Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to Toonkind D&D Turning of the Seasons. My name is Whis. I return as your DM for this season's session. We're here in winter, which is hilarious because it's fucking hot where I am. But
hemispheres, am I right? Today. I was like, man, you really did cater to like the northern hemisphere.
Yeah,
I really did.
I think it would be funny if there was a second campaign ran specifically for the southern hemisphere.
Just run the entire campaign exactly the same for another group of people. Just flip.
Just in reverse.
Northern hemisphere players banned.
Oh dear. But all of my delightful players are in aforementioned Northern Hemisphere, so why don't we go top to bottom, introduce yourselves and your characters, because it's been a couple of months.
Yeah,
a couple. Just a few.
Hi.
I'm Kraken. I play Igni, local Yupian sorcerer gal. Tower time again.
It is in fact tower time again. It's tower time. Hi, I'm Hex. I'm playing Briar of Brackenwood. He is here again. That's all we've got for you, folks. That's it.
Hi, I'm Spec. I'm playing the resident I don't want to be here, Wimdy. He doesn't get a choice still. Now it's a gag. Now it's official.
Now it's just a joke. Now it's a joke.
Wimdy's been a joke this whole time, let's be honest.
Alright. And hi, I'm Fletch, also known as Fletcher, and today I'm going to be playing one very stupid satyr by the name of River, who is also the one who currently has a leash on Wimdy. The power of friendship.
Having not listened to the FPS, I have no idea if that's literal, and I can't wait to find out.
It's not literal, but it would be funny if it was.
It was plausible enough that I thought.
You know, it's plausible enough that I actually had a double take and try to remember how the FPS ended, and I was in it.
Did that happen?
Splendid. Oh dear. Oh my. Alright, so when we last saw each other, we had just departed the Tower of Autumn, having quelled the familiar of the wind and saved the world. Again. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! And when you had stepped through that teleportation circle, you had popped out in the score in the northern parts of the Pixar Protectorate before going your separate ways. And apart from aforementioned friends, you haven't really seen that much of one another over the course of the last couple of months. And we are going to zoom in on Mr. Briar of Brackenwood.
Mm-hmm.
It is cold. Some parts of the continent are covered in snow, and the parts that aren't, it's big for narrative reasons. What are you up to at the moment, sir?
Currently, he is likely in the middle of traveling. He's probably at this point like expecting something, because the first tower was summer, and now this one with autumn, and so he's expecting like it's cold, winter is here or approaching, so we're probably gonna get something. He doesn't know where he's supposed to go when that happens, but he's also got another mission that he's kind of trying to, keep track of and perform while he's here. So, like, he's currently traveling, he's currently looking for somebody, and I don't quite know where he would be. I'm gonna probably say...
Go
ahead.
I was just going to say, 3 months is a long time. You could have walked the length of Anquell in that time.
He very well could have. he's kind of going through the place with a fine-tooth comb. He's trying to find this little asshole. Don't tell him he got called that. That would be bad. Anyway, Whis knows why.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. So he's currently likely just finished, checking out another lead. It wasn't a good lead. A little frustrated, but he's like probably getting close to bed down for the night to pick up again tomorrow, basically.
All right, fantastic. Can I please get you to roll me a perception check?
Oh, we love that. Let me grab my dice. Let's see here. Where's my D20? There, my D20. Okay, that's not terrible. That is actually worse than I thought. It's not
Stages of grief.
It's not the worst it could be. It's above average, but it's only an 11.
An 11,
So.
okay. All right. I reckon you probably don't notice it straight away until it's very, very close.
Okay.
But as you're sort of packing up, he lives in a caravan at the moment, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. So as you're sort of packing up the caravan so that you can go to bed without it, the windows being all open or what have you, there is a little bit of a flutter noise, and then a poof, and then there is a relatively pale coloured shape on your windowsill.
He's going just, hello? And he's opening the window to get a better look at this shape.
It's a relatively familiar looking, small, pale blue and purple dove. Which you met at the Tower of Autumn. And
Yes, he did.
he coos at you and has something in his mouth.
Well, gonna take that. See what it says.
It's very familiar looking, actually. It has 3 loyal paper airplanes and some teleportation tokens and a letter that seems a little bit frantically written, actually. And it says, your services are required again. I feel this is getting worse. Please return to the Tower of the Sky.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. That's always good. He's been here long enough to know what loyal paper airplanes are by now, thank God. So, he can, kind of read between the lines of, okay, I need to call everybody. All right. So he's gonna, sit down and get those written out, with these tokens. He recalls how he got one from Igni, the last time. So, yep, he's, I'm trying to think because I only know how he's gonna write for one person. Probably for Igni, he's just gonna, for Igni and River, they're gonna probably be pretty similar. He has extremely formal handwriting. Our presence has been requested at the Tower of the Sky, post haste. It is the matter seems extremely urgent this time. Please hurry. Please hurry, make haste. Etc. etc. And enclosed is a token to get you there faster. I hope these letters find you well. I will see you there, Briar. And then for Wimdy, he just writes, Wimdy, we're needed again. Don't make me come find you.
Briar voice, it's not a choice, Wimdy. I like to imagine if River is anywhere near, can visibly see Wimdy go through the stages of grief reading that.
I would like to, as your DM, request that River and Wimdy are within one another's presence when the airplanes arrive.
Thank you.
River gets to see Wimdy go through every stage of grief. That first denial, then the hope, then the silent bargaining, then seeing River's right there, then remembering Briar, and then the acceptance of it.
Yeah, I think
I enjoy the fact that River's gotten like 2 pages full of like flowing handwriting, and Wimdy's is just like half a page.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Size
Up or
difference
die.
in the planes, yeah.
Yeah, River absolutely like peeks over at Wimdy's letter.
Snatches the letter closer. That does not say addressed to you.
Oh, come on, I'll show you mine.
I'm sure you would.
Just leaning over.
Leaning back.
Makes Scrappy.
No! I mean, no. No. Voice crack is in character.
Incredible.
Oh, wonderful. Roll acrobatics, I guess, while I roll athletics.
Oh my god.
Oh, Wimdy, you poor spring child. I miss my other modifiers from my other characters. I miss-
so sorry that you're not a rogue.
I miss my plus 12 modifiers.
Oh man, I feel
No
that.
AI modifiers in here.
I feel that. I spent
Not
2 weeks
in this
rolling
holy
for a god, and then it's like, oh wait, mortals don't have plus 26s. What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
No AI modifiers here in our holy land of sea.
Thank you very much, audience. When I have to deal with a 32 like 4 times in one game because of my players, no, 15's no longer anywhere close enough to get enough for me. You know who you are. You know what you've done.
Alright,
Anyways,
so that's a
that's
15 versus a 19. I think River's got that one.
Yeah, River has snatched the letter and is very much prancing away to avoid Wimdy as he reads it.
Wimdy is not
Doesn't
even
take long.
chased.
It's only 2 sentences.
Yeah.
Wimdy doesn't even chase, just head in hands. Wimdy's voice, I
kinda
need
just,
another
like-
cup of coffee.
Reads the first 2 sentences, the only 2 sentences, like, reads them again, turns the paper around, and then it's just,
Yes.
oh, yours is quite different.
Quite to the point, don't you think?
Yes, I think you probably should not keep Briar waiting.
I'm sorry, the accent took me out for a second.
I don't know what happened for that one.
I don't know
My throat's
either.
a bit-
You've never
My
done
throat
that.
is a little bit goopy right now. It's fine.
That's why it took me. I don't think it would have gotten me except for like you paused and went wait, and like it made me have to rethink.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm so sorry. It just broke me right there.
Alright, well, you
It's
take a
fine.
minute.
River's
While you
voice
take a
is
minute, Spec.
canonically inconsistent.
Take a second, take a deep breath. Kraken, how does Igni respond to getting this? Igni respond to getting this letter?
Inky.
Inky.
I know.
friend,
I've known
Inky?
someone called Igni
Draft
and
off.
Ingi, and it's like, oh, the letters are getting muddled in my brain. How
No.
does she respond to the letter?
Igni receives Briar's letter and she reads it, and she's silent for a few moments before musing aloud to herself. This really could have been condensed into 2 sentences.
I love that.
I love
All right.
these characters so much.
Is everybody going to be using their teleportation tokens to get to the Tower of the
Yep.
Sky?
Briar is, absolutely.
All right.
Indeed.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, the familiar feeling of that teleportation circle that is condensed down into a train ticket whisks you back to the Tower of the Sky, and much to everyone's chagrin, I'm sure, you appear on the bottom floor of the Tower of the Sky. So, I'm
You
looking at
think-
Of course.
You'd think that by
Of
the third
course.
time and working on these coins, we could at least teleport halfway.
What?
Anyways, hello everyone again.
Hello, Wimdy. Good to see you. I hope you're well.
I am here.
Understandable. Briar is giving him his just most delightful smile.
It's about
River
as
is
enthusiastic as you've
waiting.
ever been.
Yeah, River is waiting pretty excitedly behind Wimdy.
I've gone through the stages of grief for an acceptance now.
Yeah.
Briar nods. Like, yep, alright, cool. Oh, let us ascend. And he's gonna march his way in.
Alright, I'll get everybody to roll me con saves for the stairs.
No.
Yay! Hey, the rabbit
I was
is good at
grabbing my
something.
D20 already. You know,
Nice.
9
Oh my
months.
god. Again.
Who's Briar carrying? Igni. Briar's carrying Igni.
I think it was
Again.
last time too.
It was.
I think this time, Igni makes it up some, realizes that, like, also kind of relevant, like, how cold is it in here?
Fairly cold, yeah, actually.
A little chilly. Igni was sticking as south as possible in Anquil. I think she makes it for a while, which is not far, and then she actually just kind of stops and makes uppy motions at Briar.
Oh.
Splendid.
Briar sees this and just, yeah, alright. Up Igni goes.
Oh dear. As-
Wimdy actually pausing to make sure that Briar picks up Igni, like, nah, you can't leave her after she did the FBH. Just a very pointed look, like, no, I'm not gonna let you. No, if I'm stuck going up this tower, you're stuck listening to the uppies. We don't argue with the uppies.
As always, it's a very blank expression.
Mhm.
Amazing.
There's probably a pause of like, are you sure? And then he sees the look that Wimdy's giving him and he's just, alright. Yep, up Igni goes.
This is just how the world works.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Look the panda fears.
as you go up the stairs, the thing that is apparent to everyone, and probably specifically Igni at this point, it's cold. It's very cold. And if you recall, the area of the Tower of the Sky at the very top already had this kind of mist to it. But today the mist is like an icy fog. It is absolutely freezing up here. And the keeper of the tower is visible only just in the middle of this icy fog, standing near the coloured quatrefoil in the floor, and the two seasonal familiars that you know already, the dove and the flamingo, are huddled together nearby. The dove seems to be particularly cuddled close to the flamingo that is on fire because that's a heat source.
That is a heat source.
And he looks up at you as you come in and sighs a little bit and gives us a small, very regal sort of wave. Thank you for coming so quickly. Again.
Well, of course, you made it seem rather urgent this time.
Well, I fear that it is, well, the situation is a little bit dire, I feel. And he makes a motion towards the quatrefoil on the floor, and the colours are very different to the last time you saw them.
Uh-oh.
Pretty stone picture. Oh, pretty stone picture. Oh, pretty stone picture. Not good. Bad pretty stone picture. Very bad pretty stone picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you
I
can see,
think this is non-optimal, actually.
Yeah.
almost completely blue. You can see
shit.
that the purple one, which represents autumn, is the largest out of the non-blue colours, followed by the red for summer, and then the green for spring, which is actually quite small. And
It's almost been consumed.
he just sort of sighs it a little bit and goes, "The other seasons, the ones you have helped, are obeying the terms of the truce, but winter, it seems, is taking the opportunity to secure more for itself while it can. And, well, with how weak spring has been this year, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to fight off against this without assistance.
It's not good. Wimdy is not fine.
He's
not
fine.
fine.
He's fine.
That wasn't an 11. I feel as though people can contest that.
It's like,
That was
Yeah.
actually a wisdom. That wasn't even deception.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm pretty sure my
Yeah.
Yeah, no, his deception.
Passive
His deception is
beats
no
that.
better. His deception is no better. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
No.
His deception is no. That no.
No.
I'm not gonna even have you guys roll.
All
Thanks,
right.
thanks, Die.
Wimdy's just
Igni
having it.
reaches- Igni
Just
just like
having
reaches
a
over
moment.
from where she's probably still in Briar's arms and just pat.
you're hitting a secondary pat on the top of the head from River.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining like because he is full tune, just that slight squish every time you pat down.
Yeah.
little squeaky duck noise. Quack, quack.
Oh my gosh.
Cat instincts activate. Igni wants to go pat.
Hmm.
Of course she does.
If Igni wants to reach the top of Wimdy's head, River will pick Igni up for it.
No, Igni is in Briar's arms, so Igni can reach.
Igni is
Okay,
plenty
cool.
tall at the moment.
I'm just imagining
Double
like
pat.
all Wimdy does is just like stiffen slightly and stare at it, and then these people go, "We should comfort Wimdy," and it actually ends up with like cat instincts, pat, and Wimdy's just standing there blinking, looking at them like, "Are you done?" Is this just pat, 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 pat.
Yeah.
Like he's not even
This is not what
upset
friends
anymore. He's just confused.
We will
Concerned
settle
for them
for
a bit.
bewildered.
I think after a
Yeah.
while of this attempt at trying to comfort Wimdy, there's just going to be this subtle little from the keeper
Yes.
of the tower.
Yes, right, yes. Focusing back on the matter at hand.
Yes.
So I think you can appreciate my urgency for this. While it is typical for the season that it currently is to be stronger than the other three, this is more than it usually is, and even over the last few hours, even autumn and summer have lost territory. I fear if we do not get this under control, we might be looking at an ice age.
Well, that is very much not wanted.
No. So, we have to get winter back into the truce. And unfortunately, again, the winter familiar is nowhere to be seen.
Of course.
Well,
So,
I believe we all
rely
know
on
how
you
it
all.
goes now.
Yes. Round 3, I guess.
He nods and he moves over to the middle of the area where he retrieved the last two orbs, and he pulls down from the ceiling a pale blue orb, which he puts inside the little mithril bag and holds out towards River in particular.
River takes it with big ol' eyes.
Shiny.
Silly
I have the
His
shiny
turn
now.
to hold the super important thing.
It's my turn with the MacGuffin.
Yes.
The DM said it's my turn.
And he gives you all an encouraging smile, and I'd like you all to roll insight, please.
Hell yeah. Igni, no.
Don't worry, Wimdy didn't do much better.
Come on, dice. Oh, oh wait, no,
We're
that's
all being bullied.
no. The skull is good. That's a nat 20. Holy shit!
Oh, nice.
Nice!
Yes, Briar!
Thank you,
That's-
Briar.
That's what we like.
I was about to be like, oh, nat 1, but then I remembered, no, the skull is good.
Great. All right, let's start at the bottom and work our way up. 7. Nothing. It's an encouraging smile with no subcontext behind it. With the 10, Wimdy, you can tell that he's worried, but he is definitely hiding, trying to hide how worried he is. And River, you can't really get too much more than that either. He isn't quite as, he's still regal, but like you can tell he's a bit stiff, and maybe that's just because he's cold. Briar, nat 20. Yeah, all of the above is true. He's trying to be encouraging for you all, trying to, keep the brave face. I am the quest giver. I've got to be, encouraging or whatever. But he's actually quite afraid. The implications of everything that has happened in the last 6 months or so and that is happening now.
Yeah.
He's afraid, and you can tell that as the way that he's handing this orb over to River, he hates the fact that he has to rope you guys into this again. But you can also see the way that his eyes are looking at you all. He's incredibly grateful, but he's quite frankly terrified about the whole concept of all of this.
Cool. Briar doesn't say anything. He kind of takes all of this in, and then just gives like a nod to the keeper and just says, "Don't worry, we'll fix it."
Thank you so much. Well, we mustn't delay. I'll send you on your way. And he sweeps his hand at the door to the area, and it opens, and a gush of cold air comes through the door.
Yay!
It's fucking
Hooray.
windy.
It is fucking windy.
Are we going in?
Yep, Briar's wasting no time.
There's no point in arguing to it. Wimdy's going in.
Let's go.
And River's not that long after.
All right. So you head through the door, and just like the last 2 times, the door closes behind you with a clunk, and you are in a completely different room. Very much like the first room from the Summit Tower, you are in a relatively small room. But unlike that room, this one has, instead of doorways, it has a set of spiral stairs, which are big enough for you to all walk side by side, should you choose, and it spirals from your left going up towards the right and out of sight. And everything is done in bricks and tiles in shades of white and blue and teal sorts of colours.
My colors!
Fitting.
Sorry,
Well, yeah. Fitting.
Stairs.
Briar has not put Igni down at this point.
Amazing.
I was about to say, Igni is actually going to hop out of Briar's arms at this point.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Which may come as a bit of a surprise to him, but...
Yeah, okay. Igni wants stairs, alright.
Now, I'm not going to make you roll con for this first set of stairs.
Okay.
Are you going to have a look around in here first, or do you want to just hit the stairs? There is no other doors out of this room. It's just the door you came in from and the set of stairs.
Briar might cast a look around just as they're like making their way to the stairs, just to see if anything stands out.
Go ahead and
roll
some bones for that.
It's honestly doing the same.
Oh, Briar didn't see shit. That's 6.
Oh, Briar.
Igni, my god, your rolls today. I understand you're cold. Christ alive, this...
Igni cold.
Do we need somebody else to roll investigation?
Wimdy, are you gonna take a look around? Because River is
Wimdy
River
does
is
not.
kind of just focused on holding bag.
Is it investigation or perception?
Either or, as you like.
I did perception. Yeah.
Okay, we're doing perception because that's a significantly better modifier.
Because you're not Tarm.
Yeah.
Don't at me. I missed my +12. Okay. You know what? Hope would have had over a 20 with this, even with this roll. So his modifiers make up for my rolls. But Wimdy does not have those modifiers. Wimdy is not a rogue, and
That's fine.
It's fine. We love Wimdy.
Alrighty.
We love Wimdy.
With a 6, is River going to be rolling, or are you preoccupied with your MacGuffin?
I'll roll just for the sake of the party not doing that great.
Yeah.
It's a nat 20 or something. That or get to unnatural 0.
He would not get an unnatural 0 because he actually has a +4 to this.
Oh.
Dude, why didn't you? Really, Fletch?
Oh, God.
Really?
Just because he has it doesn't mean that he uses it.
That is honestly valid.
Wait, hold up. Was that perception?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perception.
River has wisdom?
Yeah.
River has a +1 to wisdom and proficiency in perception.
Okay,
Chooses
there's
not to use
proficiency.
it.
There's proficiency there. I thought for a second he had a +4 in wisdom, and I was about to go.
Oh no,
like,
he
listen.
used to have good wisdom, but I thought it'd be funnier if he was strong instead.
Amazing.
It is funnier. That's the reason I went, what the wait.
All right.
Dummy staters.
This is not my boy.
We have these delightfully in ascending order, which is great. Okay, so for a 6, that is distinctly not like your last roll, is it, Hex?
No.
Unfortunately, it just looks like a blue room. It's cold. It's a cold blue room. With a 10, Igni, you can see that the door hasn't been open to the outside particularly much because there's not a whole lot of snow in here, but largely it's an empty, cold blue room. For Wimdy with a 12, you can see that this room, it's empty, but you get the feeling that it's probably not supposed to be. The way that the tiles sort of look on the walls and things, it kind of sort of draws your eye towards one part of the wall, but then there's nothing there. River, with a 23, you can see those they're subtle designs. Like, it's just the angles of the bricks bringing your eye down, and you can see that there are marks on the ground and on the walls where you think that furniture or something used to be, possibly some sort of plinth or statue or something that used to be here that was dragged and then removed. And you can also see from the snow that is in here, even though it is quite cold, fresh snow and snow that you've kept in the freezer have different properties to them to a point. And this is fresh snow, and it's not from when you guys came in. Someone else has been here recently.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think River will do his best to sort of relay that something was here and someone was here. Are these two things related? He does not know.
Oh no.
And we can't see any kind of obvious tracks in the snow or anything.
No, it's more like when you were in the Tower of Summer, how the sand was sort of clinging to the corners as it had been blown in. It's that sort of thing. So it's just sort of clinging to the sides of the room and the bottom of the stairs. It's very much out of the way, so you can't see tracks or anything.
Dang. All right. Well, that.
Well, there's
Typically.
really only one way they could have gone.
Yep. Briar is looking at the stairs up.
I guess that's the way we must go.
Maybe we'll be lucky and run into them.
I
Or
don't know
unlucky.
about it. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going up the stairs?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
So the stairs, thankfully, are not particularly slick, so it's got a little bit of a rough surface to it, so you don't have to worry about slipping on icy stairs.
Oh, thank God.
But you head up this first flight of stairs, and it's actually relatively short of a flight. It's nothing like the bottom to the top of the Tower of the Sky. It's maybe one flight just out of view of where you were at the bottom. And you come to a landing, and there are two doors. One on your left and one on your right. And one of them has a sort of a sweeping sort of swooshy sort of pattern on it, and the other one, it's a little bit more jagged.
It's going to put out her flavor state. I think Igni went last up the stairs. She runs a little hot. She's melting snow a little bit as she goes.
All right. Good to know. Let me just write that down.
Boy.
Just a little.
The DM
that
will
she was
remember
considerate
that.
enough
The DM will remember
to
that.
let people go first so that she wouldn't make the stairs actually slippery.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. I think
She might be steaming a little.
I think River starts doing Mighty Mo on the doors.
Okay, River, no. Let's think this through. If the other towers have not proven already, we have to try and face whatever challenges they present with some forethought.
Well,
Actually nods at that, like, yeah. Yes, but if we could potentially increase our odds by thinking.
I suppose you are right.
Yes. Good. Soft sigh of, oh, thank goodness I don't have to convince River to
But
not
if that
question.
doesn't work,
No,
River just holds up his finger.
No, it will work. Okay.
I vote towards the swirly.
That does seem to be more like wind. And I would guess the more jagged would be ice.
Yes?
I think it's aesthetically pleasing, but sure.
Well, is there anything else in this room to give us, like, kind of ideas or hints? Is there anything of note in the room, I should say?
You're welcome to roll a perception for it. I know we did do that, but...
New location
is the nature.
Oh, hey, that's actually a decent roll.
15, cool. 16, good.
Oh, ayo, here we go.
Yes!
Nice. Alright, let's see. River, you're reeling with all of the information and, I want to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's a 10. You don't really notice anything. Unfortunately. For Wimdy and Briar, you're looking around this particular room at the top of this flight of stairs. It feels like it's not supposed to be a room. It feels like it's supposed to be a pathway. You know how like a hallway is distinct from a room? It kind of feels like that. But as far as your eyes can see, there's just these two doors. You can't really see anything else. Igni, on the other hand, with a 24, you're looking around, and there isn't much to see. There's no furniture, no decorations. There is the same sort of decorative patterns in the wall tiles and on the floor tiles and whatnot. But the thing that you notice with that 24 is those markings that are on those doors. They are not supposed to be there. They look remarkably like someone has taken a chisel to an existing door and just gone to stick some designs in. And as a matter of fact, you can see some of the little bits of debris at the floor around those doors. So it wasn't done that long ago.
Wild.
She's actually going to trot up to whichever door is closer and probably doesn't get any more information from closer, but it's just head tilted. And no, River's right. We really aren't far behind.
Hmm.
Oh, wonderful.
I don't like that they're tampering with this tower.
Agreed.
I know my design is around minimalism, but this is a bit extreme.
I love Igni so much.
Beloved.
If they are willing to tamper with the tower, who knows what else they're willing to do?
Yeah, that's my worry. I guess we shouldn't waste time. Would Igni have been able to tell which door they potentially went through, or no?
No, not really.
Dang.
Igni's inclined to just pick a door.
Yeah.
Meanie bow
If
tie.
it's- I was gonna say, since it's been apparent that these doors were tampered with, yeah, Briar is kind of just like, well, I guess we should just pick one.
Right.
We all go in the same one?
I don't see
Oh
why
my god,
not.
are we going to do the Igni spin again?
Are we gonna... It was either Igni spin or we split the party.
Oh god.
The Igni spin worked so well last time.
Yeah,
It
let's do the
did.
Igni spin.
Become 2D. Who
God.
wants a spin? Who wants a spin?
Who's gonna spin?
I think River wants the spin this time.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
River
She in
all
fact
too
looks
happy.
expectantly at River.
Yeah,
Arm is out
River all
pointing, she was
too-
ready.
Oh, wonderful. He seems like my plan after all. And he just bounds over and spins the Igni, and one would be the left door.
Alrighty. Let me see. The left door. Okay. Great. Let me just click
Terrifying
something
things.
on my other monitor. No, I don't want all of them. God. That one.
Sure.
No! Why did you put all of them? Hold on. I'm fighting with technology right now. Okay.
Isn't it great?
It is great. We do what we can. Alrighty. So you open the left door and you move through, and there is a distinct clunk as it closes behind you, and then a as it freezes shut. And you are in a fairly nondescript, cold blue room, but there is a monster in here.
Oh,
And let me just grab a picture of it. Doodly doodly doo. There
delightful.
One of these. And when it loads,
Eh.
there we go.
What the hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm just going to give you the Owlbear link so we can hop over to our map.
Oh, I love that this is what Igni spin has led to.
Yep.
Ooze, ooze, ooze. Slime, slime,
Ooze,
slime.
ooze.
I gotta change my nickname.
No, I don't think you're the DM this time, Spec.
Oh no, not this time, not this time. No, but I do. I use this website too for my game.
Nice.
Oh dear, oh dear. Alrighty. Well,
I believe in you, web browser.
How about we roll initiative while we're waiting for browsers to load? Seems like a good plan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's loading. That's terrifying. Wimdy, please work with me just once in your life.
Alright.
You're so lucky that you're paranoid.
Don't you get a
Oh,
thing
fuck
to your
yeah.
initiative? I need to remember. What's your... Ow. Doop. Is it just that?
My phone's
Yes.
ringing. Give me 1 sec while you guys do that.
Also, handshake in 18.
It's good. A big
Oh, my... My Heron Gone data is not...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Great. Okay, he got... Let me double check what... Because 5E, or 5E, jeez, DMV has gone and deleted my Heron Gone info, so let me go grab that really quick.
Pass you. Understandable.
no.
Yeah.
DMV has been having some struggles recently. Like,
It really has.
Who put that
yeah,
there?
it suddenly decided that variant humans don't get rights, and by rights I mean feats.
Wild.
Mm.
Even though that's like the whole reason people choose variant human. Right,
Like
Igni,
I use variant humans. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to check on
Perception
that.
should be higher because he gets proficiency with perception. Anyway, thanks for that, DMV. It's fine. So that's actually a plus 6 to initiative. So that's a
DMV,
dirty
right.
20. So
DMV had a little bit of a panic post everything going on with the Dungeons and Dragons world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
So that's a 20.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Those are some nice, solid initiative rolls. Let me roll one for your opponent. Where's my dice tray? Well.
Is it just a crit fail? Is that a crit fail?
It's not a crit fail, but all right. Here. Let me see the order of operations. It is River, and then who has the higher modifier between Igni and Briar?
Me.
Oh, that is Briar.
Briar. All right. So it's Briar, and then Igni, and Wimdy, and then the ooze at the end with a whole 2 on their initiative dice.
Astounding.
Amazing.
Blorbles.
It blorbles. It is just sitting there going blur, 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 at you.
It's just shook by these 4 amazing adventurers.
Yeah.
Strolling in, like, hey.
Oh, amazing. All right, cool. Well, in that being the case, River, what would you like to do in the face of this rather large gelatinous blob?
River, since talking is a free action, River kind of just tilts his head and is just, we're probably meant to beat this up, correct?
Most likely.
Would assume.
And I'm down to beat something up.
Wonderful.
Get the blood pumping.
Exactly.
All right. And with that, it's gonna Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Delightful, wonderful. Okay. That's one of the ones you still have to roll, yeah? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so ranged spell attack. I believe 2 ranged spell attacks.
Yeah. Each ray is its own, yeah.
Yeah. So 20 plus. That's a 19.
Thank
And
you.
that's a nat 20.
Holy shit.
Well,
So
okay.
I guess River
Get
was
it.
craven violence.
Yeah, alright, well, you'll be delighted to know that both of those hit. Please go ahead and roll your damage. I do double damage on crits rather than double dice, so roll just double whatever you roll for that second one.
Alright, so since he's got the thingy, adds 5 to that roll. That's 7 damage.
Alright.
Oh, well, that's 12 damage.
Dang.
Minimum damage crit, but it's fine.
Alright, cool.
That's
So we got a
12 plus
7,
The scales
seven.
balance.
a 12.
19
Alright.
total damage.
Fantastic. Okay. Now I didn't add the code into here that calculates this shit for me. 1 second. Do. That minus that. Cool beans. Alright, great. Nice start. Briar.
Hey, alright. Well, everybody else is squishy. So, Briar's gonna take point, go move right there, in front of River. Bop. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's not probably not taking this as seriously as he should. He is very casual as he draws his fucking, as he draws the, I don't know, I never said specifically what kind of gun it is. I always imagined it as the pepper box in Vox Machina.
Be fair.
I was about to say, is it just Percival?
Yeah, it is. He's very casual about this, as he takes aim and just fires. So let's see here. Oh, shit. Okay, and that's included in the... Yes, it is. Okay, so that's... And he does get 2 attacks, so the first one, 25 to hit.
That'll do.
And then, the second one just fires off 2 shots. That's another 25 to hit.
Very, very precise is what we're going for here. Okay, great. Wonderful.
He's
We're all out for blood, apparently.
He is aimed right at that skull in the ooze and is just like, it's a perfect target. So I need to... Where's my other D8? Because I don't want to have to roll. Where the hell did my D8s go? There it is. Come here, you. And that's plus... Okay. Ooh, bad. All right. So that's 1 plus 3? Nope, not 43, just 3. Thank you. Do I get an extra bonus from... Sorry, I have to double check the grit. No. Okay, cool. No, not unless I do a special call thing. Okay, so that's 1, and then number 2's damage is a 6 plus 3. 19 damage total.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. You can kind of see where your bullets have landed, like they've gone straight in.
It's like shooting ballistics gel.
Yes, precisely. Oh, goodness, golly gosh. Okay. Igni, your turn.
Wahoo. Cha-cha. So do we do
Said in
this one
such
spell or
an
do
Igni
the other?
tone.
Cha-cha-cha.
Embody that casual chillness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's burning hands time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does mean Igni's gonna have to move up a bit. So let's see, 15 feet from the oozes. 1, 2, 3. Sure. 10 feet. 15 feet. Yeah, that should do it. All right. Burning hands, which means the ooze is making a dex saving throw.
Okay.
It's an ooze.
Anna,
Let's see what happens. I love this shit.
Oh, please tell me it's a negative. I need it to be negative.
Not only is it a negative.
Oh, delightful.
Oh.
this poor ooze is just sitting here. We came in
God.
here and we're ruining its day.
That was a
The
natural
ooze
one.
hasn't even done anything yet, and we're just wailing on it.
We see monster in dungeon, must fight.
Must fight monster.
Heal instinct.
Listen, Briar knows oozes. He knows these things
Quickly
are
double check this feature and see if it's a one-time thing or an always thing. 2, 1 damage roll. Yeah, we'll save that for later. We're just doing the 3d6 plane.
cool.
Hold on. That doesn't look right.
No, that is rolled 1d3 with the label of d6.
There we
There
go.
we go.
That's a little
Okay.
better. All right, cool.
Boosh.
Foosh. You do your fwoosh, and Igni, you think that probably shouldn't have scorched the ooze as much as it did, because you can see where this gelatinous stuff is kind of melted and then is boiling under that burning hands, and it got a natural 1, so I treated that as a crit for you.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It did not appreciate that in the slightest.
Get
alright.
boiled, idiot.
Wimdy, you're next.
Can I have a map update, please?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Thank you.
I'm
Sorry that it's not
so-
loading.
I'm
Yeah.
being bullied. Owlbear is officially homophobic. This is so sad.
Damn. Alexa, play Despacito.
Okay. Okay, I have range. Wimdy's gonna cast Sacred Flame then.
Mm-hmm.
I need the cube to make another dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's unfortunate. That
Nah.
is significantly less funny. That's...
Mobility has gotten better upon being oozy.
Oh.
It has lost a lot of mass very quickly. Even if it isn't on purpose, it just kind of warps.
Yeah.
Size.
You're
It won't
welcome.
So
hit.
sorry.
Damn.
That is a lot
Igni's
less
helping.
Expensive. No, I think it's so funny. Just because I like to imagine it snapped his head like, you two? Really?
Really, dude? Really?
Oh dear. Alright. Do you want to do anything else, or is that you done?
That is all he can do.
Alright, no worries. That makes it the ooze's turn. And it is going to kind of gelatinously go a blurp, 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 blurp to there. And does it have range on Igni from there? Where's my ruler? Technically, I think, because it's... Yeah, okay.
Nice. Come at me.
Sure, alright, let's see whether or not it can blorp at you successfully. What's your armor class?
15.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely hit you in that case. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oof.
Get blorped.
Get blorped, idiot. Where is my D4? Let's use this D4. That's the right color. 1. Oh, wait. It's also a +2. So that's... Sorry, that's 3 in total. 1 plus 2 is 3. I can read!
Oh, ouch. 3 damage, huh?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so it just kind of reaches part of it out and just goes bloop, and just sort of nudges you, and that's acid damage. It just kind of stings a little bit, yeah.
Kind of looks a bit offended more than anything else.
You touch me? You touch Igni without Igni permission? Die. Jail.
Rude.
Oh dear.
Perish.
Alright. That means we're back at the top with River.
Alright. River is going to move down a square so that he's got a clear shot. And, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So it's Eldritch Blast time.
Nice.
You know how warlocks are.
Yup.
That's...
You got a bar while you blar.
Yep.
Most
Okay, why
certainly
do I
hits.
keep rolling 25 to hit?
Well, both of those will hit.
Okay. I'm gonna roll them together since no crit makes anything funky. 24 damage.
Jeez. Yeah.
Christ.
Alright. Cool. It's wobbling. Like, you know, if you've got jelly on like literally gonna do the jelly on the plate thing, and you're shaking it, it's kind of doing that.
Mm.
Actually, I think I have a gift in my favorites for this.
Oh. Wait, Fletch, is it? Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes, it's my favorite gift! Yes! Yes!
Party at the slime right
Please no.
Yes!
That gif was also a little bit what I was thinking when Igni was patting Wimdy.
It's
Oh,
my
dear.
favorite GIF that I have ever discovered.
Yeah, I have a more gentle pat one for...
Yes.
No.
Amazing. Yeah, it is kind of doing that kind of jiggle, except some bits of it are kind of melted. And at this point, the skull that was kind of embedded in it is kind of, like, drooping out the side a little bit. So, like, it's almost falling out.
Mhm.
It's still in there, but only just. It's like if you got jelly with like grapes or a fruit or in it or something, and this is right on the edge, just about to be melted out of the mass.
I see.
That is your delightful mental image for the day.
Perfect. Love that.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. That was River. Briar.
My so well, this thing's moving into close range, and he doesn't really want it to advance on anybody else, so he's actually got a sword on his hip, that he's actually going to draw, so he's gonna step up. And let's see here. What is that damage? Okay, so it's a +6 for this one. So I'm gonna roll to attack. We're gonna punt. We're gonna try to stab it, or we'll slash it. But you get that is so okay. That's a 13 plus 6 for the first roll is a 19. And then he's gonna swing it again. He's got the gun in one hand and the sword in the other at this point. Like in this guns in the offhand not being fired, and now he's slashing. And
Alright,
that
fantastic.
is
We dig that.
Be caught off guard in a sword, in a knife fight, or a gunfight.
so that's a 19 and an 18.
Those will both hit, yes.
Cool. Roll that damage. No, that's not still going. You're good.
Okay, sweet.
That's really bad damage. That's really abysmal damage. Cool. It's almost minimal damage. So that's 10 damage for him. Total.
10.
But across both attacks, because I rolled a 2 for both of them.
That's unfortunate. Alright.
Yeah,
Rude.
it happens.
Great. I think as you do that second slice, it kind of slices a big portion of it off, like your fruit ninja or something, and it just sort of falls on the floor, just goes boom, and then just melts. And it does not smell good, but there's just this portion that's just sort of gone bloop, and you can see it's sort of going sizzle a little bit on the floor, and letting off like the fog from dry ice.
What the? Briar is very confused.
Igni, it's now your turn.
Gonna step over here just to make sure Briar's very much not in this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to be doing too well. She's the one who's been hurt, but it's only been 3 damage. She's just gonna sword burst. So that's gonna be another dex save.
Another dex save? Alright, we can do that. 12?
Nope, will not save.
Oh, actually, let me look at stats. That's just a straight. Yeah. Okay. Does not save. Alright, fantastic. I love that. I love that for this thing.
And the damage does increase by, we are 6th level, so it'll be 2d6 force damage, and the funky flavor how this works is that it's like, a momentary circle of spectral blades sweep around her. They are just the same empty outline as when any of her limbs are not, like, made more visible by cape or color.
Nice.
That's fun.
Cool.
Slicey, so 2d6. Yeah, take 6 damage.
Perfect. Alright. Wimdy.
He's gonna do Sacred Flame again. He has a feeling that this isn't the only boss fight, and he is not using up his big boy spells.
I mean, that is completely fair. Let's see what happens. It was a dex save for that one too, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not counting what I just dropped because I'm not letting him roll another nat 20 to save that. That's not fair. All right. That is an 8. That is an 8. When it stays within the dice tray, that is what counts. 8.
Okay. I can roll my 2d8 damage then. Okay.
Hey.
You did much better on this one. 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, fantastic. Let me just double check that works. Yes, okay, fantastic. All right. So the attack lands and it buries itself right in the middle of this ooze, and from there you can see it goes from that sort of quivering to I am shaking this backwards and forwards real hard kind of and then it kind of melts a bit, but then sizzles and it starts to give off even more of that dry ice kind of smoky, steamy fog stuff. And let me just double check distances. Doodly-doo.
Uh-oh.
Within 15.
Briar's running up on this thing's business. Crap.
Okay, how far away you from there. You're fine, and you're fine. You two are distinctly not fine. Can
Oi.
I get Igni and Briar to please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah,
Yay.
let's do that. Briar, honey. Oh no.
Respectfully, no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Let me see. What is it? Do I have that many d6s? Surely I do.
Oh god.
Love that sentence.
Wow. It's
Good
I have that many d6s on hand. I know I own that many d6s.
Good thing Briar has the health.
Where's Hattie's d6? There it is. We use these 3d6s. Doodly doodly doo. Alright, 3d6. 1, 3. Okay, that is 6. Okay, so Briar, you take 6 cold damage, and Igni, you take 3.
Okay, that's fine. Briar's actually perfectly fine.
Because this thing just sort of exploded in your faces, and
Oh.
it's cold. The goo is cold on your skin. It's unpleasant, and ouch.
Quick question about something that Wimdy can do.
Yes.
Could this help?
Whoa.
Yeah, it could. It absolutely could.
He's gonna use his reaction to help them.
Oh, okay.
Please take half damage.
Like, okay. That's fine. Briar now has 66 health, so.
Listen, whatever damage we can stop is good.
You know what? That's fair.
All right, cool. Yep. No, that's not a problem at all. Alrighty. So I am going to change the recording back to the title card because we are done with this encounter for now. It is dead. It is no longer living. Bloop. All right, and as the sort of the steam settles and the cold sting, thankfully lessened by Wimdy, fades a little bit. There is some sort of a kind of like a sort of noise as the ice that had crept over the door behind you melts, and you now can leave.
Hey. Okay. Wild. But hey, I'll take that.
At least you know this wasn't the right door.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, well,
Only one way left to go.
yep, honestly. So we're gonna now go the correct way.
All right, so you head back out of that door.
Yep.
And you're back on that landing, and the door that you didn't choose, the languages. The door that you didn't choose is covered in huge spikes of ice, and it is frozen shut.
Never mind.
However, the direction that you were going, the way you would expect a spiral staircase to continue, there is a continuing staircase around there.
Oh, well,
I guess we go up then.
delightful.
I suppose so.
Definitely considering the frozen shut door, it's probably not a hard guess to think she's just going, could I burn through that?
We're not gonna find out.
I bet I could, though.
But we can find out after we stop whoever's messing things up here.
Mhm.
Then you
Be
can
in our
burn.
best interest to save our resources for now, dear.
Yeah.
Suppose.
Just in case we have another fight.
You'll be able to burn stuff later, don't worry.
I mean, by technicality, I'm able to burn stuff all the time.
Yes. Well,
Exactly.
let's just go.
By that dint, I don't see why I should have to restrain myself.
For the sake of us not wasting time.
Fine. It would take time
you.
anyway.
Exactly. Like I said, you can come back and try and melt the door later.
Try nothing. I will melt the door. But she'll follow.
Okay,
Oh
Igni.
dear.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we're heading up the stairs.
Yep.
Yep.
This time I am going to get you guys to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Dang it.
Alright.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Ah!
This is just...
Because I am a kind and
Typical.
benevolent DM.
Yep. Aw.
I actually have an idea for River, because that's a part.
Splendifulous.
The idea being that hooves and ice don't mix.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh dear. Yeah, because what are we looking at? We've got a 7, a 4, and 2 22s. Yeah, so Briar and Wimdy, you guys are fine. Like, not even tired at the top of this staircase. The other two, on the other hand, having some trouble there.
Wimdy, hand in pockets, just watching them struggle.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, I like to think that River, despite being real kind, got, like... Have you ever seen, like, that video of the guy just completely stuck on a patch of ice and just starts sprinting and goes nowhere?
It's like falling for a solid 20
Yes.
seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, like, that's what River's doing right now.
Alright.
Fantastic. I'd like you two both to take note as well that because you did not pass that check, the next roll that you make is at disadvantage.
Sweet.
Okay.
Cool.
Just in
I was
case I
about-
forget.
Briar's gonna have to, like, carry one of you again. Which he's fine with, but, like...
Alright.
Well, River's worse off.
Just pick up the goat.
The river starts falling, and then Briar just kind of scoops him up, bridal style.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can
just
Igni
tosses a
attempt to
rope.
hop onto Briar's back?
You are welcome to. I think I will have to make a strength check at that point.
I mean, you would know she's pretty light, but it's still a surprise.
Yeah, that's...
And
Or,
it's still like leaping to wrap arms around your neck.
yeah.
Golly.
So let me roll, what would I be rolling, DN? Strength or...
Yeah, strength probably.
Okay, cool. Oh shit, come back, dice.
Run away, dice! Run away, dice!
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
That's
no.
a 9.
Oh no.
Oh,
River. Igni knocked or surprised Briar enough. And he did not, in fact, manage to stay upright.
Oh, dear.
Wendy's just watching all this.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
how do you feel about your friends?
Hey, Wimdy, how you feeling, buddy?
Now, he doesn't say this, but he sure is thinking it's pretty warm in this coat up here. See, he would throw down a rope, but Briar has it. And, like, if anything, he can be the backup if Briar fails too.
Yep, there you go.
But-
That's...
But Briar isn't on the bottom floor yet, so it hasn't quite reached a failure. So he's just gonna, you know, Wimdy's remembering a couple of months ago him being dragged up a tower forcefully.
Be petty. Be petty.
We love it.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna help out your poor, wonderful, only friend in the world?
No.
I'm gonna go check and see if there's anything up ahead. You guys, I'll be waiting for you. Starts to turn.
Love how it takes this for Wimdy to decide to go off on his own when he's like vehemently been not about that anytime else.
I love it. It's incredible.
You've managed to push him past the point. You've pushed him to a stage of acceptance, which means he will no longer be trying to run from the problem. But I love Wimdy because Wimdy's probably my only character who is just a shit in like the I don't give a shit about anything kind of shit, while still giving a shit. But he's just really fun because he cares about them, but they're fine, and he's just just a smidge petty.
Just a
He's
smidge.
allowed.
He's allowed. All right. Well, I will give you the opportunity to roll a perception at the next landing while the other three pick themselves up and drag themselves up the stairs. And after we do that, we will have a quick little break.
All right.
I lost my dice.
Oh no!
No.
Okay,
Don't do
what are you
that.
down there? What are you down there, you little piece? You flew off from me, so let me grab it so I can see what it was. Find it. Okay. Over there. Okay, it was a 7. Disappointing.
Dang.
7 total or
10 total.
10 total? Okay, cool. This landing, much like the first one, seems to be a dead end, and it has a door on the left and the door on the right. And like the other one, this one has one door which is marked with sort of more jaggedy looking carvings, although it sort of seems a little bit more crosshatchy this time. And the other one is a little bit more swirly. Like this one's, instead of just waves, it's got like little sort of spirals and stuff on it. And with a 10, let me roll something actually. Yep, that's all you get with a 10.
Dang.
He is going to lean against the swirly door while he waits.
All right, fantastic. Why don't we leave it for a break there, and by the time we get back, everyone should be back up on the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be back.
It's just a we'll be right back. Like screen with everyone trying to climb up the stairs. Alright, I'll be back.
Oh god. Have more sippy of my monster.
Energy. I was about to say energy day drink for you too, but
No, I was at the store and I wanted a monster. Because I sip these things over the course of like 3 days, so.
I think it's important for you to know that, like, when you put a cat down and you stop petting it or something, they give you just this look like, why did you stop?
Mm-hmm.
That's Igni's response to Briar falling over. Why would you do that?
Why did you do that?
Literally.
You could have warned me.
You're strong enough that I shouldn't have to.
He's
What's
got
my way? A
nothing.
couple of grapes?
It's not the weight, it was the balance.
For you say, I thought Benoit were supposed to be athletic.
Athletic and acrobatic are different things.
Take your word for it. Looks at Igni's 8 strength. Which
is hilarious because Briar absolutely is acrobatic. So, like... He has both. He's just saying that, like, this is him covering up the fact that Igni absolutely caught him off guard.
If I run and leap at Briar, surely he will catch me in his arms. Igni, wait, no, I'm holding coffee.
Igni, wait, no, I'm holding a monster. I mean, Briar tried. That's gotta count for something.
I'm imagining he succeeds, but then to be contrary, Igni kicks the Briar out of his hand. Kicks, fuck, the monster.
Mm-hmm.
My energy drink is running out.
Aw.
Speaking of, let's grab a snack. What do I have for snack?
Snick.
I return.
Well, back.
I have tea and
Oh, hell yeah.
protein balls.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need to figure out how to make these.
What's in them? Like,
Dates, cashews, cocoa powder, cranberries,
oh, okay. They're like,
desiccated coconut.
yeah. They're, what's the word I'm thinking of? not granola bars, but they're kind of like those in a way, like
I suppose.
a trail mix mixed into a bar.
Yeah, kind of. Except it's been put into a food processor and then rolled into a ball and rolled in coconut.
Fascinating. Okay.
Yeah, they're really good. But like, I'm sure I could make them for cheaper. And goodness only knows what alkalized cocoa powder is as opposed to regular cocoa powder.
I mean, alkalized. I think that just means it's neutral.
Yeah, probably.
If I'm remembering my chemistry of like alkalized metals or neutral metals, or alkaline metals or neutral metal, I think. I could be wrong. It's very possible, but just.
I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, these are good because they don't have any gluten in them.
Oh.
Which is important for our household.
I see.
They remind me a bit of this paleo chocolate tart that I made once.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was primarily made with dates. And the crust was, instead of like a biscuit base, it was mushed up walnuts and more dates. There was a lot of dates in it. It was actually quite nice. It was an interesting experiment. Quite nice.
Yeah.
Way too much of a pain in the ass to do again. Luckily, the friend of mine who was paleo at the time is no longer paleo.
Understandable. I've had paleo food. It good. It a pain.
Mm.
Is my glue dried yet? No? Okay. That's gonna take the whole session, I think. Utaka.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's a good question, Vamp. I'll ask everybody after game. You good to be sleepy another week, Kraken?
Yeah, I'm good to be sleepy.
Okay.
Is this talking about next week, like the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Heck yeah. All right.
I have the system.
Yeah, for Talent Stole.
Is it going well?
It's going incredibly well. I'm delighted. Uh-huh.
Great. I'm glad.
They have figured out that the talent or they figured out that there is a trafficking ring in this city focused on blood. Because they found the secret drawer, and I was very delighted that they found the secret drawer, and I was very delighted that they were able to decipher what the fuck this writing in this ledger was.
Thank God for Gregory, I guess, because he was the one who set them on this path, and then he got the investigation roll.
He got the investigation roll, and it was a high investigation, because I had to make all of these fucking DCs, like, stupid. It was the DC to find the
warlocks, which means we're all full of charisma, and we're all, like, level 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, Gregory's primarily a wizard, and his new pact actually tends to use his intelligence modifier for things rather than charisma, so...
Yeah.
Oh, splendid.
Yeah. So, the DC to find that false bottom was a 20. Good job. And figure out, well, 1, to notice it, and 2, to figure out how to open it was a 20. Because it wasn't just like a you push on it thing, it was one of those like fucking puzzle boxes where you have to like push the drawer in a certain amount, click the thing up, and then it like, the button that you click up pushes a thing in, which would then move the drawer, like move the false bottom up as you move the drawer out.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it wasn't a open the drawer and then open false bottom. No. You have to open the drawer with the intent of opening the false bottom.
Nice.
So they found that ledger, and then they figured out, oh, they're taking talents from these tunes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's fun. Can't wait for that to continue. Oh boy. If things are going at the rate they're going, they may in fact find the location next time.
How fun.
Which means
this is why we play D&D.
Yep. And if things go well, they'll get to meet the man running this, which means I get to play him, which is delightful.
I'm grinning.
Yeah. Yeah. Audie is furious with me because she figured out the naming pun that I made with him.
Ha! Edgar Locke versus...
Michael Keyes, yeah.
Yeah, I realized that a while ago and like, god damn it. He's just in my DMs, Locke and Keyes, how dare you! And I'm just like, ah. Finger guns.
That's one of the most joyful things when players actually twig to some little Easter egg you've snuck in there. Like, I had the best one in the Pokemon storyline when it occurred to them that there are a party of 6 bad guys. It's a Pokemon team.
It's a full team!
Oh my god.
Astounding. Thank you.
Fuck.
Oh, I love that.
And it turns out that there is a party of 6 on the
I was just about to be like,
side as well.
Listen, Whis, I gotta say, I'm about an hour, I think, into most recent Pokemon game with absolutely no fucking context whatsoever. So I'm having a great time. And I was just thinking, like, wait, I was like, hold on, we have 1, 2, 3. Are there 6? God damn it.
Comment's yelling at me. Look, it was funny, Comment!
Hello?
Oh yeah, Comment's in there.
Yeah.
Marigold.
Marigold, my beloved.
This is Marigold
Man.
propaganda.
I am delighted for the party to meet Mr. Locke, as they know him right now. And I am equally delighted for things to potentially go wrong.
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
Because, while most of the vampires in this campaign are a reasonable CR, Mr. Locke uses a special stat block. And I'm delighted. And I can't wait.
How
Oh,
fun.
fun. We love to hear it.
Oh, I have suspicions now.
You remember when RJ was like, "Are you gonna make this canon to Toonkind D&D way back when in Uncanny Cargo?" When I was talking about you don't?
memory.
Okay.
I was thinking of something else, but oh no.
No.
Oh no.
RJ asked if I was going to make a very specific D&D vampire canon to Toonkind, and I was like, no. Except now I am. I just changed the name.
Is it just fucking Strad? Strad? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Your audio glitched right as you were doing that sinister laugh, Hex, and it was quite an effect, I must say.
I'm delighted. I'm so glad.
Oh dear. All right. Are we? Cat, why are you sitting in my dice tray? Your ass is
Attention.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture. This is so dumb.
Oh boy.
I gotta get my notes off the screen. Hold on.
So I realized post, but while I was waiting for the break at the end, I was playing a bit of that Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh my god, that game looks so fun.
It is so much fun. But if my audio has random music in it, it will be very quiet because I had it down low so I can hear you guys. But if my audio random music in it, don't worry, you won't get taken down because I have Hi-Fi Rushed loud music. Oh my gosh, the cat.
Phoebe.
Oh. What's in the dice box?
She's just got her front feet in it, and she's just sort of plonked herself there.
No dice box.
Poppy, my beloved, you're gonna have to get off the desk.
No.
She fits. She sits.
Yeah.
How dare you take this away from her?
You have so many other places you could sit. Yeah, sit on Dan's keyboard. That's a great idea. Do that. Sit there.
That's like, but you're right here.
Good girl. I'm still within arm's reach. I could give you squitches. You sit there. Good girl.
Okay.
I just
if
need
it's
the
pet
dice tray
time,
for
then
dice.
I'm gonna kidnap Iggy. Hi.
No, dice tray is for kitties.
Oh dear. All right. So.
Ice tray? Don't you mean kitty tray?
Yeah, cat tray. Yeah.
All right. So with that little distraction out of the way, I think by now everybody has made it up to the top of the stairs, and are basking in the pettiness of Wimdy.
Wimdy got a spine. It took 3 sessions. Yes.
Wimdy went petty, and we love it anyway.
And we are now standing on another landing that looks remarkably like the second. And as I mentioned, everyone is free to notice the markings on the door. One which is more cross-hatchy, jaggy, and the other one which is swirly.
And Wimdy's leaning against the swirly one.
Correct.
Okay. Briar's gonna look between the two and just go, I assume that's your pick.
Yes.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Do the doors open inwards or outwards?
I was really hoping that you would think the same thought I was having.
They open
Jesus
inwards.
Oh my god.
Perfect. So a funny little thing that satyrs can do. Satyrs have a ram attack. So River is gonna go ram the door open.
Fuck yes.
We love it.
Peace, Wimdy.
All right. Are you intending on taking Wimdy out with this, or like?
He's not aiming directly for Wimdy, but since Wimdy is
It's a hug.
leaning against the door, if
All right.
It's just a hug.
the
It's just
doors
a
go
hug.
flying, yeah, if the doors go flying open, then Wimdy goes down with the doors.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
Wimdy is
mind.
just a casualty.
if
Let's
if
prepare that
Wimdy
back
would,
save.
if Wimdy would like to get out of the way, then a dexterity saving throw I think is appropriate. However, you are also welcome to just accept the hug, accept the love from your friend.
Oh no, I'm going to... okay, as a character, he got a dirty 20. Okay. And, like, I'm so proud of him. That's just gonna be so he doesn't face plant. I'm still forcing him to get a hug, because I think that's really funny, actually.
Okay,
I'm
fantastic.
forcing him to get character development.
We love it.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Wimdy,
All right.
you see River reach the top of the stairs and start walking towards you, and then speeds up
What?
and starts running
River,
towards you.
River. Let's think this through.
And you just hear an incoming, and the doors get rammed open, and
Amazing. Great.
and you are hugged.
And you are hugged.
Wimdy
Okay.
just standing there, pat.
Okay. So, is Igni and Briar following in after these two goofballs?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay, so the room that you step into on the other side of this door, it's fairly nondescript like the last door that you were in, but unlike this one does not have a beastie in it. This one instead, it has something standing in the middle of it. Let me get my artwork. Here we go. It is, when it loads, there it goes, a bird bath with a tendril of ice creeping around it.
Ooh, pretty.
Very pretty.
Briar's looking at that, like, fascinating.
See? No enemy.
But that doesn't mean that there potentially isn't one. Just be aware.
As you all move into this room, there is the familiar noise as the door is frozen over.
Yep, alright. Well, Briar's gonna look around. Let me just roll a perception.
Yep, go ahead.
Perception time.
Yeah, and now that I know that the herring gun thing is out, what is it that I get for it? It is... Yeah, I just have proficiency. Okay, cool. So that actually is a +5, not a +2. So 15.
All right, cool.
Oh ho, oh ho.
Igni, what'd you get?
Beautiful.
Holy shit.
Nice.
This is some
Nice.
delightfulness. Okay, cool. So let's start with those two 15s for River and Briar. This room, it's smaller than the last room, and really the only thing in here is this bird bath. And it has these grey-blue sorts of tiles. But there's something weird about them that you can't really put your finger on. And it's not just the ice that's sort of tendriling up around this bird bath, but there's definitely something skewy going on. Like doesn't quite fit somehow. For Wimdy, with that 17, you can tell that the pool of water that the bird bath is standing in definitely is supposed to be here. It is the same brick as the floor. It's meant to be there, but you think that it's probably supposed to be completely frozen over. The ice is broken in places rather than having, like how it kind of, when it's slowly freezing, how it sort of spreads. This is more broken. And Igni, with the natural 20. This bird bath, as you look closer at it, it's got these tiles that are stuck on it, but the whole thing itself doesn't feel like it's part of the tower. It gives you the same sort of vibe as those grey carvings of the 4 deities that you'd seen in the last 2 towers. Even though this one's been covered up with some blue tile, it's still not the same blue tile. It's not the same material as the rest. And as you get close, you can see at the base of this bird bath, there are 3 stone goblets of different sizes. A big one, a small one, and a medium-sized one. And the other thing that you all notice as you get close, is that the bird bath itself has no water in it. All of the water is in the pool at the bottom.
Okay.
Logical course of action. Igni's going to move to pick up a goblet.
All right, fantastic. Big, medium, small.
You want to know something really funny?
Huh?
Before this game, I was going through Wimdy spells and I was like, you know what? For the first time ever, I'll actually update them so that they fit because he's so good prepared. And the only one I changed was I got rid of create or destroy water because I went, that's not going to be relevant at all.
It's not going to be relevant in the ice dungeon.
I figured it wouldn't be useful. Everything would be frozen.
Listen. Don't worry. We have a free create water with Igni.
Yep.
Who has picked up the small goblet, actually.
The small one. Okay, cool. When I say small, I mean it's about the size of a cup that you would get, at a short black inn. They're very, like a shot glass kind
I
of
was expecting
small.
you to say, shot glass, but...
I mean, maybe a bit bigger than a shot glass, but,
Yeah.
But small.
It is small. It's itty-bitty. We have one about that size made out of wood, which we use for oats to cup when we go to medieval stuff. It's very cute.
Nice.
But yeah, you have picked up a small stone goblet. It's that same grey stone as those carvings that you've seen before. It's cold. It's cold stone, but it's been sitting
So
in the
the
ice water.
goblets match, but the tiles on the fountain don't? Or do I have that?
The tiles on the bird bath don't match anything in the tower, and you could get actually with a natural 20, you can lean kind of close, and you can see that the grout as well is that same grey stone. So it's almost as though this bird bath itself is made of that same grey stone that they've just tried to cover it up.
Well,
Like that.
she'll poke that in a moment, I think, but she's committed to picking up the goblet and doing the, the sensible thing, which is going to be to scoop up some water from below and put it in the bird bath.
All right, fantastic.
See what happens.
You scoop up one goblet full, and you pour it into the bird bath, and it pools in the bottom, and it sits there and does not say or do anything.
Say?
Nod.
Igni's going to do another little scoop and move to take a sippy.
All right, you take a sippy. It's cold. Dang, is that water cold? Straight out of the fridge kind of cold.
Her entire form, almost does the paper laminate wobble, just that.
Oh,
You okay
She's
over there?
very,
Igni?
flowing motion. She goes jagged for a hot second there.
Cold, is it?
Freezing. But not poison.
Good, I
I
guess.
hope not.
You do realize I have I could have checked if it was poison a lot easier without risking your life, right?
Briar just
I'll be
kind of
honest, I did not know that.
Briar just kind of makes a motion at Igni like, what did you expect?
No, you're right, Briar. You're right. You're right.
I'll be honest, I expected a trap, especially since this has been tampered with.
Oh my gosh, okay. All the days not to prepare, create or destroy water.
We have water everywhere. This entire place is full of water. It's just frozen.
Yes,
We can fix that.
but it'd be so much easier rather than scooping it. I could just destroy the water there and create it right there.
The water is special.
That's like a lot of magic, a lot of effort.
Like blessed water?
I don't know.
He's looking at River, who's like, especially when he's like blessed water?
Well, I assume there must be a reason it's here.
True.
Also gonna just
Wimdy.
try and pick at one of the tiles. Like, is it loose? Can she get any purchase?
Roll me a. I'm gonna go with a Dex. Just a straight.
Oh, interesting.
Terrifying.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Dex. I mean, it's better than her strength.
Oh.
Okay,
dice.
that is a Dex of 8.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
She's just gonna like
it's
picks
nice
with a
knowing
finger.
ya.
You try and negotiate one of the tiles off of the edge of the bird bath, and you can kind of tell that they're a bit loose, like they're not fully cured, maybe. But you can't really get your fingers in around them. They are technically grouted in, so you can't get it loose.
You said negotiate. I am so mad that Wimdy cannot hear you, the DM, because you're giving me thoughts and I don't like it. I'm very scared.
If Wimdy could hear Whis, his anxiety would be even more through the roof. Let's be real.
If
Honestly.
Wimdy
Yeah,
could
I
hear
know.
Wiz,
Wimdy
I'd be
would-
playing Tome.
If Wimdy could hear Whis, you would not be playing Wimdy anymore. Wimdy would leave the narrative.
He's like,
yep.
just nope.
Wimdy has
straight
already
up.
attempted to leave the narrative.
Yeah.
Wimdy looking up. Is that a? Oh shit, that's a narrator. Nope, I'm out.
Oh dear. But yes, you cannot get any of the tiles off. But you can tell that they're loose just from what you're doing.
Well, once again, we are maybe 2 steps behind whoever we're behind.
I don't like that.
I just
It's
don't
rather
understand
ominous,
the
isn't it?
purpose.
Now, I would not normally encourage the destruction of godly property, but Igni, do you want to try burning this?
Igni, in multiple senses of the word, lights up.
You have activated the fire spirit.
I feel like we're running out of choices, and well,
Time might be of the
you get to burn
essence.
something. I did tell you you get to burn something before we left.
I am so delighted that you are all seeing reason.
I don't know if we called reason as much as defeat, but of course, Igni.
Well, the most effective spell for this, I think, because we are not fireballing the water fountain, and we are not scorching raying the water fountain. She's not trying to destroy it. She's trying to melt some things.
Melty.
Melty.
You know, put it
So,
through the microwave.
Yeah. We're going to burning hands this again, because to me that gives off the impression like, kind of more controlled.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm not going to make you roll anything for this one. So you cast Burning Hands on this bird bath, and there are 3 things which happen in the wake of this. The first thing is that tendril of ice crystals that had spiraled all the way up this bird bath melts. And some of it melts into the bowl of the bird bath, and now it is a little bit more full. But the rest of it melts down into the pool of water around it. The next thing that happens is the ice that was broken over the surface of that pool completely melts, and the ice, the water that is, sort of starts to boil a little bit before kind of cooling down rather rapidly, but not to the point of refreezing. The other thing that happens is those tiles that are covering the bird bath, they kind of start to flake a little bit, and the blue color comes away, and there is plain stone grey underneath a fairly fragile blue glaze. Paint, I suppose, which has completely burned away. And you can see down into this pool very, very clearly, and the bird bath is actually standing on what looks like a pipe.
So who wants the honor of destroying it?
I believe
Do we want to completely destroy it? Is the
I
pipe
don't-
simply supplying water?
That's my thought. I don't think we want to completely destroy it.
But it is different from it's different, and it seems to have been tampered with to make it seem like it fits in. Most likely
The
by the other person.
tiles.
Who
The
got
tiles
that nat
certainly
20
were.
before? Igni got that
Mhm.
nat 20 before. Alright, I'm going
She
to
sure did.
give you this as well. And you're the closest as well, so that works. As you're looking down in on this pipe, you can see that this bird bath was put on top of the pipe. The pipe itself is actually kind of a blue teal sort of stone. It actually looks like it does belong here. But there is some sort of the attachment. There is an attachment between the pipe and the bird bath. And it looks like it could almost be a pressure plate of some sort.
Will Igni need to stick her hands in water to bap it?
Igni will absolutely need to stick her hands in water in order to bap it, yes.
Whose hands is Igni grabbing to bap it?
Are you kidding? Igni was just going to do it herself.
Oh,
Fair.
Igni. Alright.
She doesn't even consult anyone. She just goes to bap it.
Alright, you're sticking your hand
In the words of Briar, motions to Igni. What do you expect?
I mean, also, her just grabbing somebody else's hands to just bap at the water, like, with no explanation is also pretty Igni, I'm not gonna lie.
True.
Also,
True,
extremely
true.
Igni, you are on the money that would have been incredible. But also, her thing is also just immediate expediency, obvious results, and the immediate obvious thing to do is just to bap it, even though the face she makes as she sticks her hand in ice cold water is absolutely horrendous. She hates that a lot.
Okay, fantastic. Can you give me a rundown of what it is exactly that Igni is trying to do?
Well, it looks like a pressure plate, right? To me, that reads like it's a button.
So the bird bath is like on the buttons, on the pressure plate.
okay.
So like, it doesn't look like it's currently depressed. It currently looks like it is up, but can fold down. But
Oh.
yeah, so it's not something that you can press manually. But there is some sort of mechanism here that has been set up.
Okay. Well, I have said she's plunged her hands in the water, so it's more just like kind of touch exploration just to get that information.
Yep, sure.
And then stands up, shaking at her hands. They're steaming a little. And the unfortunate thing here is that Igni is the smallest person here.
Mhm.
So
No.
I think she's actually just, maybe not even just like, River, please climb in the bird bath.
Alright. River climbs into the bird bath.
And that is exactly why she asked them.
Okay, cool. River is tall enough to do this without any issues whatsoever. I am
Does
going...
River fit?
Yeah. Can you roll me just a plain dex, actually, to see how well you negotiate your goat butt into the bird bath?
Wimdy's in shock watching this.
I'm so sorry that you spent weeks trying to avoid this goat, only to see him immediately say yes to someone else. Alright, that is a...
This is why Igni likes River.
Okay, so I don't have Clip Studio open at the moment, so I cannot draw you how I picture this. But with a 13, yeah, you can get into the bird bath, but you don't really fit. Like, you've sat in it, so it's like, try and imagine what would happen if River went and sit on the toilet that didn't have the seat down and you've just fallen straight into the bowl. That's kind of what it looks like right now.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, I hate it. Thank you.
And additionally, what happens is there is a bit of a hiss and a click and a rumble, and then there is some water that kind of trickles down from somewhere inside the bowl down the stand of the bird bath, and it just flows down into the pool, and then it stops and is quiet again.
Igni blinks. Just
River
all?
wiggles a little bit.
Yeah, you're stuck in a bird bath.
Was something more supposed to happen?
You know, I rather thought so. But I will admit, I'm not a clever toon.
Do you need a hand there, River? Uh-huh.
Just
Perhaps
a tiny perhaps.
climbing into bird baths.
Here, Briar's gonna try to help River out.
I have a post-it note and a pencil. I am going to doodle this while you figure this out.
Oh my god. That's a rat toy, okay?
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest, Briar was literally just gonna try to hoist River out.
Oh no.
Well, it's a nat 20. You probably... I'm gonna bet that's... Yeah.
Try him out.
Succeeds, yeah.
He probably does... Probably a lot more force than expected, though, so River does meet the ground face first, but it's fine.
I love how the two real kind are making one of the most comedic moments and toonish moments, while the two toons are just watching.
They're just watching, man.
Igni's all about that understated humor.
Amazing.
Wimdy's just processing.
As you get River out of the bird bath, there is another small click, but nothing else seems to happen.
Disappointing.
Extremely.
Now do we move the bird bath?
I could try headbutting it.
You are good at that.
I mean,
I guess...
didn't that work last time? With the similar tile? Didn't you break it?
Well, I shall try headbutting then. Okay.
Said. I do not normally
And wave
endorse
her red
the
cape in
destruction of-
front like a toreador.
Oh my god.
Yeah, River, like, takes a few paces back and, like, does a little, like, scrape hoof against ground.
Swish, swish,
Wind
cape.
up. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's just a regular old attack strike.
Yep.
You're just watching.
I don't know if he counts as proficient with them, so I'm just gonna add the strength. That's a 17.
A 17, okay.
Bonk.
You run in and you hit this thing. And
Alright.
it doesn't crack like the carving as you hit it. You can hear cracking noises, but you also do hear something that kind of sounds like a bit of a cling kind of metal kind of sound that kind of ripples down straight down the pipe in the water. And also the water around the bird bath is starting to freeze over again.
Well, at least we discovered that didn't work.
Should I try headbutting again?
For the sake of your head, probably let's try some other tactic first.
Understood.
We don't need to do
Built for
any.
Hey, River, what is your AC by chance?
Oh no.
River's AC is 15.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
No, 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 no.
Good job, gang.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh,
So
boy.
as you're sort of getting your bearings and starting to move back from this bird bath, can everyone else roll me a perception?
Ah, fuck.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, actually good. That's good, actually.
Splendid. That is
Wonderful.
very good. 21, 22, and an 18. Fantastic. Okay, so you guys can all take a reaction to what is about to happen. There is a shape that is rising up out of the water, out of that pool, and it kind of looks tentacly. And you each have one reaction before it grabs River.
Cool. Hang on, I need to check a thing.
Wimdy just handed me tackle.
It's me. It's me. It's me.
That actually requires, that actually requires it be holding River, so we're not going to do that one. Hang on.
Not a spell, so can't do that.
Okay, so I am going to expend a grit to do basically do a dead-eye shot, which gives me advantage on this attack. And so Briar shouts a "River, get down," and then just fucking fires at this thing. And thank God he got an advantage. Yeah, okay. Thank God. Do you need help, perhaps?
Thank you, Whis. That's amazing.
Incredible.
It's amazing what you can achieve with a post-it note.
So that's... Oop, it's not typing. Plus that equals... So that's an 18 to hit.
Yep. Yes.
Cool. Do I get anything else? Nope, it's just advantage. Cool. All right. Rolling the damage. That is a +3 equals 9 damage.
9 damage.
No, yep, he's just trying to he's trying to stun the thing long enough for River to get away.
All right.
And if that means drawing its attention, then also that's fine.
Sure. Do the other two of you have any reactions that you are able to take?
All Wimdy is handing me is tackle River and get River out of that space.
Aw, Wimdy cares.
Shh,
Aw.
don't tell him that. He'll panic. Listen, he's gotten
Actually,
one friend.
Igni's only reaction, it's not a spell attack, so she can't do that. I feel like if River's Briar shooting, River's tackling.
Another tally.
May just also move to tackle and hopefully not be counterproductive in that.
Yeah, alright.
Fair.
I will get Wimdy and Igni to roll a... I'm going to make it a dex, but you both have to do it at disadvantage.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh, that's already a bad start.
Oh. I pit pat, because the disadvantage is a 7.
Okay, cool.
Fuck me up, Whis.
Let's
Alright.
go, let's go.
Let me... Actually, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to roll that. Okay, so... this tentacle has risen up out of the water, and the three of you have reacted very, very well. Briar, you have drawn a bead on this thing and shot it, and it does look like you did actually injure it quite a bit. And River and Igni, as you've come in to try and tackle it, I'm going to say that you and Wimdy were trying to tackle River from the same side, but you were on the side closer to the water. So as you two were kind of tackling him to get him out of the way, this tentacle has snapped down towards River and catches the both of you a little bit as you are knocked out of the way. So I would like Igni to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and River to take 4.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, River or Wimdy?
River! Wimdy is fine.
Okay. This mix-up will be the death of me. I can't trust it anymore. I can't trust those words anymore.
Sounds like someone needs to change a name.
Oh, dear.
Like either of them would do that.
But yes, once you kind of are thrown out of the way, you can see this thrashing tentacle appendage coming out of the water, and it does not particularly look pleased, as much as a tentacle can.
Oops.
And there is some other tentacles rising up out of the water as well. And there's a body attached to these ones, and I am going to put some artwork in here, and for the purposes of Scopo, it's going to be spoiled. Send the image there, thank you. As this thing squeezes out of that small pool of water and is now flailing its tentacles at you.
Yeah.
You just hear from Wimdy. This one was supposed to be not a fight.
Now I am going to put this in the video, so anyone watching who does not like being looked at, I suggest you look away now. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
And it's gone. Okay. Squid. Now,
Weeb.
I'm going to keep our initiative from
There we go.
before,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna get rid of the ooze, and I'm gonna put this thingy here.
Can you resend the link?
And
And we're gonna hope that it works this time for me.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And I will roll it an initiative, see what happens.
Whoa.
Does not do any better than the ooze did, so the current initiative order does stand.
I am constantly denied the map.
Oh.
All right, now we need to rejig where we are.
Yeah.
Yep, figure out where you want to be. Well, I think actually River would be about here, and you guys would probably be about there-ish. I think, probably.
Can somebody send the picture?
Yep, I'm on it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Gosh, that's such good art, Whis.
Yeah.
So
I had a lot of
pretty.
fun drawing
So
that.
deadly and so pretty.
Oh, right, I need to go back into Owlbear. Yeah, there we go. Excellent.
Alright, so when everybody is ready, I believe River was at the top of the order, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
River,
River's
Briar,
got-
Igni, Wimdy, Weed.
And
Yeah.
River's got the MacGuffin.
And River's got the MacGuffin, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, this thing just came out and tried to attack you.
All right. Well, I think River is gone. Okay. Yeah, I think River is going to sort of just spin around because, okay, fight time. And is gonna cast a spell, specifically a melee attack spell because that is within 5 feet. So,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. 10 D10. 1 D10, nice. Okay, yep, go for it.
2d10 technically, since I am.
Oh, you're doing it twice? Yeah.
Well, because
It's,
I'm above
level
fifth
6.
level.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Primal
Alright.
savagery, go, go, go.
All right. And that is a not the best, but is a 16 hit?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, in that case, 2d10. Yeah, River whips around and just bites this thing.
Raw
Bites
calamari.
you. Bites you, bites you, bites you.
bites you.
Yep. Good. You have bitten it. You're going to attempt to eat everything like the goat you are.
Can you
It's
eat
just what
cuttlefish? I assume you can.
I imagine it's not that different from squid.
Yeah.
Probably fine. It's chewy.
Alright, cool. Briar, would you like to shoot it again?
Briar's gonna shout at River first to show it the thing. Because that worked for the last two.
Alright, then next time River's gonna try
Yeah.
showing the thing.
Yep. So he's gonna move up and he's going to try to keep its attention on him. And oh wait, no, I actually need to have distance if I want that to work. I need to not be in melee range for that, so yeah, that should work. And so he is gonna fire again, because he's trying to keep the squishies safe.
Yeah, the squishes are all right in there.
Yeah, Oh, that might still hit. And then the second attack. The first one doesn't, this one doesn't. So that's a... Oh wait, that actually still might hit. I forget that that's your modifier. And then... Is that correct? Now I'm double checking. Yes, okay, yeah. Please send. So that's a 17 and a 15 to hit for...
Yep, both of those will hit.
Hey, alright. He's specifically aiming for tentacles, not meat. Or, well, I guess meat, I don't know. He's not trying to hit vital areas, he's trying to just hit tentacles, man.
Not the main body.
Yeah, which, reflecting that, the damage is pitiful. It's 12 damage total.
12? Okay, cool. This thing is not appreciative of your actions. I think you've severed one of its tentacles, and it is now sort of flopping around on the floor a little bit before stopping. And it's making some pretty nasty, screechy sort of noises.
Briar's just, I'm sorry! You're attacking!
Oh dear. Igni.
Similarly, isn't aiming for big damage, more just buying enough time for River to dig out the MacGuffin.
Mm-hmm.
So on that note, well, she could also do this. No, if she does that, it won't be able to see the damn thing, so Cloud of Daggers it is.
Yeah.
So, fills a 5-foot cube of area full of spinning daggers, pretty much the same deal as Sword Burst, but second level spell this time.
Okay.
Again, not going for like the main body of the cuttlefish, but more just kind of where it's closest to River.
Mm-hmm.
So, the creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So, I think it actually might technically take that damage on its turn.
Technically, but I think rolling it now is appropriate because it's kind of entered that area by virtue
no
of
matter
the
what,
area
it'll
being
take
there.
it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So go ahead.
By nature of having
roll
set it up.
Yeah. So, because
functionally, it'll basically be like in front of Wimdy. It's already occupying that space, but it also means that if it wanted to take a direct go, it'd need to like get through that.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Roll some,
44.
Some damage.
Yeah, take 11.
11? Alright.
This is discouraging certain actions.
Yeah, fair enough. The daggers do sink into this thing, and it screeches even harder, and it's bleeding this weird blue blood. It's a bit gross, actually. It smells remarkably like fish. Wimdy.
Wimdy sees all these. Here's the cry for River to get the their special little package, and sees them all the others more focused on distracting, and just sighs because they're probably right. There probably is a chance that this might actually not be enemy. So not River. Man, I did it, okay? Adds another one to the tally. So Wimdy's going to cast Speak with Animals.
Ooh.
Okay.
Using one of his 3 uses as the right of the Frankenale.
Mm-hmm.
And he is basically just going to yell, "Please stop attacking us. We don't want to hurt you more."
Alright.
Hesitates as he looks at the others.
Can you remind me if that spell says anything about the intelligence of the target?
Let me check. Item prepared. Speak with animals. Nope. I can copy it though, real quick, just so you can see.
No, that's fine. I believe you. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay.
It does say knowledge and awareness is limited by their intelligence.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
How good at curse is that?
Yeah. Alright. So you get this sort of a kind of a garbled sort of response that's just going fight, fight, defend, defend, gotta defend, gotta defend. It's not words, it's more of a vibe, I guess. More
Yeah,
than a
yeah.
sentence.
more of a it gets the vibes of this creature's defending something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also get ow, 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 ow. It is in quite a lot of pain.
Sorry.
Have you got anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
That should have used up his one action.
Alright, I will get you
So
to
he's
roll
mostly
I'll get you to roll an insight before you end your turn.
okay. I will say Wimdy will turn to the others and go, it seems to be defending something. That's why it's attacking. So
Cool.
I think it's not happy about us hitting the fountain. I am sorry that I'll take the blame for that one. And that was for insight, a 18 total.
Okay. So you definitely get the vibe of like it's defending something, it's in a lot of pain. You also get a lot of panic. Like this is an animal that's been forced into the corner kind of thing. So it's fight or flight has definitely kicked in, and one of those two things has won out.
Sorry. Baby.
It is now its turn, and it is within the dagger cloud. You want to roll me some more dagger damage?
Oof. Yeah.
I'm sorry!
Igni, stop rolling fours on the d4s.
Alright, so you can see it move a bit to try and negotiate around these daggers, but you've put them in such a position that they just start to sink in to the tentacles and also into the main body of this thing. And then after a moment, after it sort of keeps bleeding on the floor, it just sort of flops over and falls into the pool a bit. And it, without it actually cognitively trying to squeeze through, it can't really get through that gap that it came through. So now it's just sort of bobbing in this half frozen water, and the water is turning a really like gross blue.
I'm sorry.
And it's dead. It's dead.
No!
Oh my god.
No, let me use a healing spell, please. Whis, I'm begging you.
I will get everyone to roll me a perception first, please.
Okay.
Igni's one eye's gone a little wide.
Oh,
The gang has accidentally committed murder.
I don't want it to die. I don't want it to die.
that's a 7. Oh, good. Other people have made up for me.
2 18s.
Alright. Briar and River with a 7 and an 8. Yeah, you're just looking at this squid. It's a bit macabre, actually. It's a bit sad. But it's kind of apparent to the both of you that there's no changing of shape. It's just a giant dead squid thing. For Igni and for Wimdy, as you're sort of having that moment of, oh shit, we just killed it, There is a small tremor that goes through the tower, and from somewhere above you, you can hear a roar.
Uh-oh.
It sounds a lot closer
Yeah.
than you probably would like. But there is a distinct roar and some crashing from somewhere above you.
Uh-oh.
And unlike in the last room where the ice melted off the door, this time it shatters with a loud psh sort of noise.
I'm sorry, Wimdy's just handed me trying to save it. He doesn't want anything to die. I don't want anything to die.
You are welcome to still do so.
I only have healing spells. I don't have revival. So he's just gonna keep. He's gonna just keep. He's just gonna try.
Sorry, Wimdy.
Wimdy is trying. Igni is immediately spinning around to cover Wimdy's back and is facing the door. Eyes still blown wide, but hands up, ready to fight. Because this... They may have messed up, but they may still need to fight their way out of it.
Nothing has come through that door. It's still intact, but it is passable now. And that raw noise that you heard from above, it's still from above you. It's not on the same level.
Okay.
But the other two haven't heard it.
Good to know.
Was not intended. Oh dear. Did Wimdy end up communicating that it seemed like it was protecting something? Or was concerned about something?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone see what it was concerned about? Was it just the fountain?
No, I don't see anything.
Do we want to take 5?
Yeah, I can take 5.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I can take 5.
Alright, let's
I'm
take
good
5.
with that.
The gang doesn't oops.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Whoopsie poopsie.
There we go. Message my husband then about dinner because it is.
Understandable. It is food time.
I muted myself and started talking. Whoops.
Oh no!
You fool.
I am a fool. There we go.
Right.
Come over here. Yeah, good boy. Fluffy boy.
Is it pet time?
There is a pet.
Who has come to say hello?
Animal?
Champ's been napping nearby.
Oh, hell yeah. Champ time.
Nice.
Get you in here.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
All good.
No, you're right.
Mm-hmm. I will ask if I can use that healing spell.
Go for it.
Thank you. I'm gonna use gosh, I have to find my dice. Cure wounds,
All right, sure.
Alright.
which is going to restore 4 plus 10 HP.
Beauty. Okay. Well, that brings it back up to that. Okay. So you cast that spell, and you can see some of the wounds close. The severed tentacle doesn't rejoin or anything, but it does sort of start to wibble wobble a little bit, and then its eye blinks back open, and it looks over at all of you. It still looks a bit hurt, but it does move, and you can kind of see its fight and flight response kicking back in again, but instead of trying to beat you guys up, it's like, nope, and it shoops back down into the water.
Oh.
Igni is backing up.
It's okay.
You can kind of see it's still in there. You can see its little tentacles like just out of reach, but they're just sort of wiggling at you, trying out. No, I'm seaweed. I'm seaweed. Yep, can't see me.
Wimby lets out a soft little sigh of relief.
Briar is very much just, it's okay. Backing away. He doesn't know if this thing can understand him, but just, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. I promise. It's okay.
At this point, I'm going to have everybody hear a loud clunk and roar from somewhere above you. And there is sort of a blorp sort of noise from the pool, and you can see that it is filled with black ink as the squid thing has made a retreat.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Even it doesn't want to deal with what's up there. Uh-oh.
that's not a very encouraging sign, is it?
No. Maybe we can try and talk to this one.
Yes.
Yes. I'll do my best.
I can probably give it a go as well.
I mean, you're the one with the thing.
I am the one with the thing. River proudly holds out the bag with the thing.
I think I'll let you two handle that. Primarily, Igni has charisma. It all goes into intimidation.
Understandable.
Briar has a -1 to his charisma. He is not talking.
Fair enough. So do we want to head out of this room and see what all the hullabaloo is about?
Yes.
Better do that.
Alright, cool. So as you head back out onto the landing, you can see, just like last time, the stairs now continue upwards. And when you're out in the landing, you can hear crashing and roaring, and it sounds kind of angry, actually. Like, actually quite a lot angry.
Oops.
Well, that's not encouraging.
Igni, I fear you and I might need to do a lot of apologizing.
Yeah, yes. I may have panicked.
You're not the only one. Briar is just making that face, the oh, I'm in trouble face.
Oh.
Are you going to head up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now, I just have to quickly double check whether or not this piece of artwork you're about to get is okay or not. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. First one and last one. That one and that one. Oh, okay, so that one's fine. Okay, great. Alright, so you head up the stairs, and as you go up this set of stairs, I'm not going to make you roll con for this one, you can feel the air getting colder. And there is a cold mist hanging in the air, and you get the feeling that you're getting quite close to the area at the top. And as you reach that top step, and you can see the door to the area at the top there's someone here.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, look.
Bastard or friend? Friend or bastard?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
bastard.
that looks like a bastard for sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that vibes is bastard.
And he just sort of turns and looks at you and goes, well. And here I was thinking I might have riled it up for nothing. Let's see how you fare this time, shall we? And then there is a flash, and he's gone. And then a loud roar coming from the door to the airy.
Uh-oh.
Who?
What the hell?
A little switch there.
As someone I know
I can
says,
swear.
whomst the fuck?
I admire how you do that with your mouth.
I do my best, thank you.
Igni, who cannot swear.
Oh. It's
Pat,
hard
pat.
being a tune.
Imagine being a tune with a swear filter.
God. Couldn't be Wimdy.
Couldn't be Wimdy.
Oh no, Wimdy said shit at least 5 times this game.
Igni may have sworn. I don't
Oh,
know.
dear.
Igni is a little bit different every single time she's played.
So you're
And we
now
love
standing on the landing at the top of the stairs with just the door between you and the airy.
Well,
River, I do hope you have pulled your little gift out.
So that we can hopefully calm this thing down immediately.
River fumbles with the bag for a moment and pulls out the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Sweet. You have the
All right,
armed
then.
with the MacGuffin.
shall we go?
Yep. Let's do this. Oh dear.
All right. You head through the door.
Yep.
Armed escort of River.
Yep.
All right, cool. So, just like in the other towers, as you step into the area, it's dark. And then, with a sound that is somewhere between grinding stone and shattering glass, huge walls of ice spring to life around you. And there's a sudden huge impact of water against the floor, which washes across the blue tiles and washes against your legs a little bit. And then,
Gross.
rising from the water is a huge blue dragon.
Cool.
Oh, I love.
Ho 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 ho.
It's a very good dragon.
Wait, where'd dragon?
The water wings.
Oh, there it is. Ooh. I like this dragon.
And,
Wimdy instantly looks at River.
About the MacGuffin, like, above his head.
And I'm just going to stick with our current initiative order because that seems to be working fine. The dragon can go last. That's not a drama. And I put it in the wrong channel. Whoops. I'll put it in the roll zone too. Why not?
Love it.
But yeah, would you guys like to jump back over to Owlbear for your battle map? And
Thank you, Albert, for not loading still.
I'll send you a screen cap.
No.
I'll send you a screen cap. Here we go.
I don't know what I've done wrong, Albert. It works when I open
Albert.
other things. It's literally just these maps.
What the hell, Albert? Why are you terrible?
Homophobic.
Yeah.
It is.
I literally, to test it, I opened up one of my own maps and it works.
Oh,
What
that
the hell?
sucks. Oh, that's annoying.
It is literally just your map.
Albert, why?
Oh, big space.
Yeah.
Dragon.
Big space for Fightan.
Well, pacifist route time. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Boy.
see how you do.
We don't want to kill things.
River,
Igni is
appropriately, you're at the top of
unfortunately
the order.
good at killing
Great.
things.
River is gonna also pop speak with animals. Just because why not? It worked great for Wimdy before.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just lifts the orb up a little bit higher. Like, we have your orb.
Ponder the orb.
Please ponder the orb and not our death.
Also, that pause was in character because, like, River looked up just to double check that yes, this is an orb.
Okay, fantastic. Talking is a free action, so if you want to take any other actions, you're welcome to.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
his action was casting Speak of Animals.
Oh, right, okay, yep, sure. Okay, so the dragon doesn't really talk back to you. You kind of get this garbled noise sort of voice in return. And Wimdy, you've still got Talk with Animals up, so you can hear that as well. It's not really. It can't form coherent thought. Like it's just noise.
That's not good.
Good.
It's not.
It seems that our new friend there may have made our other new friend, and he gives a nod to the dragons, mind a little fuzzy.
Mm. Wonderful. Well,
I have one other idea. We'll see if that works. But then
yeah. The goal is to hopefully not fight. But we may be given no choice but to at least tire it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, shall we?
Yes, let's go, Wendy. What is your idea? Let's do this.
Wimdy's the last person. I can't do the
Briar,
It's me. Alright, I guess his immediate thing then, he's gonna again run distraction, but, yeah, okay. So, the goal is to tire it out. They don't want to He does. The problem here is Briar is a fighter. So let's see. There's one. How much movement do you have? You have. Oh, right, the freaking Heron gone thing. 30 feet. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to fix that later. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30. Okay. So he's gonna move 30 feet. He is going to shout at the dragon to get its attention. And he's specifically, let's see here. I don't think I need to spend any grit for this. No. Okay, good. He's specifically aiming for like wing, not vital area.
Yep.
So he's going for the wing. He doesn't want to hurt it, but if it's not stopping and it saw the orb and it's not doing anything, yeah, we're gonna try. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Okay. Sure, the duality of man. You want a nat 1 and a nat 20? How about that? For the attacks?
Well, one of those will hit.
One of those hits. So I guess it evens out.
Damage, he says, does double damage.
He only hit one shot! And he rolled a 2, so, so in total, that is, nope, times 2. He did 10 whole damage to it.
Alright. I had the wrong window open. 10 there. That's more useful. There we go. Okay.
He did
cool.
10 whole damage to it right now.
Fantastic. Alright, great. Igni.
Okay, Briar's run off.
You also appear to have
Rivers.
left the map. Oh, there you go. You're
Have
back.
I?
Yeah, okay. I think your internet was like, no, you don't need to be in here. You're back. It's all good. Never mind.
Okay.
Carry on.
Briar's run off, running distraction. Wimdy has an idea. Briar's own thing. Similarly to how Briar is a fighter, a lot of Igni spells are fire damage, which is terrible and good here, but also meant to hurt. So, I think it may be more like she readies an action than outright attacks. Basically, her plan is just to stick close to River and be bodyguard. Because if she needs to, she has range stuff. But they hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, what would she ready? Cloud of Daggers didn't go so well last time.
I mean,
Yeah.
it went very well, depending on your...
Well,
Depending
we
on
don't.
definition.
The goal
Whis,
here is.
question for you.
Mm.
Is this dragon made out of organic material?
Yes.
Or is it like, okay, so it's not like made of ice.
No.
Okay. She'll ready an action to cast Shatter then if the dragon goes aggro and approaches.
Okay. Sure. Sure thing. Wimdy. To you in that
Wimdy
case.
is going to use his emergency backup plan.
Oh, love those.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
How far is
Oh.
Wimdy?
Wimdy is... Let me get the ruler. Doodle-doodle-doo. Currently 60 feet away.
Wimdy's gonna move 30 feet closer.
Alright, let me...
Love this.
Oh, we love this.
20, 25, 30 feet. Have I done my math right?
Okay.
I will move you over one there. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
All right, you are now. I'll give you an updated version of the map so you can see where I've put you. you go. And let me see. What does that say you need to do?
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Let's see. That is not a d20. This is a d20. Okay. That is a.
That's not a good.
What are we trying to aim for?
Below 14.
Ooh. Yes. Yes. It's below a 14.
What?
Hell yeah, we love to see it.
Oh gosh. That means that, but it works. That means he has to go through with it. So he has to present the symbol. He is going to raise his arm and basically rip down the side of his sleeve to show a giant tree, and is going to yell at the top of his lungs, "Laurel, please let no more blood be shed." And that should cast a spell.
Okay, great. You can see this dragon watching your approach, and it does give you this big roar. But as you cast your spell, you can kind of see its wings twitch, and it doesn't feel quite as aggravated anymore. And you and River both can kind of hear that garbled nonsense that it was sort of spouting, sort of get this confused kind of tone. And it almost seems like it's somebody speaking from the next room, almost. But it does sort of slump a little bit and is just looking at you. It's still snarling, but it's just looking at you, and it tilts its head to one side.
Wimdy is holding out like his hands like in a calming motion because he's used up his movement speed. He can't get closer.
Mm-hmm.
We aren't going to hurt you. We are here to help, okay? We have the orb for this place, and we don't know what that person before did. But we are not here to make things worse. We are here to help. But we can't help unless you are willing to let us.
It gives another little snarl, and it does give a smaller roar. It's more like a chuff sound than a proper roar. And it let me just check. It's its turn next. So it is going to approach a bit. It's gonna come to here. And I'll just send you an update, Spec.
Wimdy is not moving. He is standing there making eye contact.
Yep.
Hands still outstretched.
Its tail is thrashing backwards and forwards like there is more than one force that is compelling it. Actually, I'm going to get everybody to roll me an Arcana to expand on that.
That's cute.
Wow. Wimdy is absolutely distracted.
I mean, fair.
Alright,
He's
that is he.
He's a
Is that
smidge
Arcana?
preoccupied.
It's a fighter. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Amazing that the one with intelligence is upset.
Brilliant. This is spectacular.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, Briar, you get nothing. Like, you know that Wimdy has done something to this dragon, and that's great. But beyond that, you've got no idea. Wimdy, you're very much distracted. You're kind of interacting with a dragon. For River and Igni, as you're looking at this dragon, you can see that Wimdy's magic has taken hold on it, but you can also see there are conflicting spells of that nature. That charm magic, there's more than one, and whatever one was there before, Wimdy's one is fighting against. So while part of the dragon is reacting to Wimdy's magic, you can see in the way that it flaps its wings and it thrashes its tail and how it still gives those little chuff roars. There's other charm magic in the opposite direction.
Oh, my fire for a dispel magic.
Yeah, that's...
Ah.
I feel like this is just the River and Igni exchange a look, and it's like, oh dear.
Yeah. Man, if only someone had dispel magic.
Alas, I only have counterspell.
Yeah, I do not have dispel magic.
Yeah, alas.
You'll never guess what Wimdy could cast if I had prepared it.
Oh,
This is literally the day I suffer. Like I suffer.
I won't need this session.
Dang.
That is the famous last words of this entire game for me.
Why would I need this?
The dragon had its move action, and it is, because you can tell that there is some sort of competing magic in here. It does still take an attack action. However, let me just pull up a different one real quick.
I'm trying to make himself as big of a target as possible for this.
Yeah. Let me see. What was I didn't write down the stats. Oh, actually, no, I did for the other thing. Where is it? Where are you? Ah, there. Okay. Can I please get a dex save from Briar?
Yep, we can do that. Do you have... No, okay, yours is strength and con. Alright, so... Oof. Is that... Okay, that's a 9. That might not be enough. 9 plus 3... 12.
Okay. Unfortunately not.
Yeah, okay. Understandable.
Okay.
Have nice.
What is it? 3 of these.
Alright!
Oh,
Briar can take it. This is why he was the big distraction.
goody. 3, 6, 8. Okay, so as the dragon is looking directly at Wimdy. It's not looking at you at all. But you can see its tail sort of thrashing about a little bit, and it smacks the ground quite near to you, and then sort of springing up out of the tiles almost is a flurry of snowballs. And you are battered by these small, compact lumps of snow, and you take 8 cold
Ow.
damage.
Ow! Hey!
And now it is River's turn.
That gives me a stupid idea for next time, though.
Alright. Well, I think River is going to approach. Let's see. Just let me see how big that distance is. Yeah, you can make that easy. It's gonna approach, slide up right next to Wimdy, and is gonna lean over like, you wouldn't happen to have dispel magic, would you?
Not today. He's kind of mumbling that to his side, trying to keep his gaze with the dragon as much as he can.
That is unfortunate. Is going to sort of hold the orb up again, and is just... Or maybe not. Because normally with charm spells, I believe you do get another chance to, I believe normally you get another chance to save against it if damaged, right?
While it is charmed by you, blah, 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 blah.
Or until it takes damage.
Yeah, for 1 minute or until it takes damage, yeah.
Would punching it make things better or worse, do you think?
Much worse, much, much worse. I told it we were not going to harm it.
Alright, he's going to hold the orb up again and is just, then I guess we'll just keep going at it and prepare the dodge action.
Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Can you please remind me how the dodge action works, because my brain is not working.
Let's see. Dodge action. Okay. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Attack roll made against you have disadvantage if you can see the attacker. Has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dex saving throws with advantage. You lose this benefit if you're incapacitated.
Okay, all right, that's fine. We can work with that. All right, I'll just need that one. So you're holding up the orb. Is it in its bag still, or have you taken it out of its mithril bag?
He has taken it out of the bag and
All
is sort of just waving it around a little bit, like, please look at orb. We have orb.
Yeah.
We have orb. We are giving orb, please.
All right. I'm going to make 2 rolls back here, and let's see how we go. We want. What's that? That's 19. Okay. So as you're holding the orb up, you're touching this thing directly with your hands. Are you wearing gloves? I don't remember.
No.
No? This thing is
Oh boy.
fucking cold! You reckon you've probably got about 3 seconds before you start getting frostbite. This thing is so damn cold.
Oh, cool.
But the dragon does kind of lean down, like it's stopped looking at Wimdy and is now looking at you. And it leans its huge head down, and it's following the orb where you're moving it with its nose, and it comes down really, really close. And I'm gonna roll another thing back here just to see what happens. That is 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, perfect. Good. That's a good roll. All right. So it comes down, and you can see it opening its really big mouth with its very sharp teeth, and you can see that white and blue glow from down inside its throat there. And it very gently and slowly closes its jaw around your hand. But, like, it's not biting down. It's just delicately around that orb. But, like, at any minute it could crunch down, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to do that. And if you're wanting to use your dodge action to drop the orb in this thing's mouth and get your hand out of the dragon's mouth, that's totally okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna do that.
Yeah, okay. So you drop the orb into the dragon's mouth, and you pull your hand out and back up a bit, and you can kind of see how it closes its mouth around it. And there's no crunching or anything, but you can definitely see it's holding it in its mouth quite firmly. And then there's sort of some shining that kind of comes in between its teeth, bursts of white and pale blue light. And then it just sort of lays its head down, and the thrashing of its tail stops, and its wings droop. And then you can see it start to shrink.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, thank the gods.
It opens its mouth again, and the orb sort of rolls out before it gets too small to contain this thing inside its mouth. And where's the picture of what it turns into? I didn't have this one checked for Scopo, so I'm just gonna what do you call it? Spoiler it, just in case. My window is too small. My window is too small.
Baby?
Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think it's looking at the screen anyway. That's fine. Okay, should be fine.
Oh,
It's a little bluebird.
it's a friend.
So, and it turns
Just a
back
little
into
guy.
this small, it's a ghost hawk. So it's this little prey bird, and it just sort of flutters its wings a bit and stretches. It's got really nice big wings. And we are now out of initiative order.
Oh, thank God.
Get fucked, Mr. Bad Guy.
Yeah.
And it's
You're dust.
tilts its head to the side and then tilts its head to the side and looks down at the orb on the floor where it landed, and then looks back up at River, and then it kind of does a few little awkward hops. Like, you know how some birds, like parrots or what have you, they're good at doing the little hops? This bird is not good at doing little hops. It is awkward as fuck. But it does a couple little hops so that it can get close to River, and it's gives it a little headbutt and then a bap with a wing, and then it turns and the ice starts to break in a few different places, and then you can see the column, like the other two towers, where the orb needs to be placed. And within that thing, you can all see this without rolling. You can see that there's sort of, it looks like it could have been made out of ice at one point, but it's melted through, and there's a few little swirls of water which are slowly turning to steam on that pedestal.
Is that good?
I wonder if
Not
that's another
sure.
result from that person we ran into.
Shall we place the orb back on it then?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's fix it.
River is going to pick the orb up using the mithril bag. It's probably a little bit awkward, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's dang cold.
yeah, and then just gonna quickly trot on over and deposit it on the pedestal.
As you move the new orb down, it does clink against the old orb before being sort of shooped within to that old orb, and now it is sitting in place, and it glows brightly, and those big chunks of ice surrounding the area melt away, and the darkness lifts. And just like the other two towers, you can now see for miles further than you think you probably should be able to. And the tower seems to be standing in the middle of the ocean. And in the distance, you can see the shoreline of Anquel. There are a couple of landmarks that you can see, but I'll get you guys to roll that perception for me.
Let's see. Where's my dice?
Oh my god. Igni.
Igni nat 20 now.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's all
Windy's
water,
not doing
baby.
much better.
Dang.
Yes, she can swim. Yes, she
only
can be in
River
water.
gets right
But
this time.
Okay. Igni, it's water. Great. More water. And,
so much of it in all directions.
yeah, pretty much. And, yeah, Wimdy, you're tired. So you're not really
He's-
seeing anything.
He's absolutely drained. He's a little focused on staying and standing up right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
So valid.
Let's see, Briar, you are not particularly familiar with the coastline of Anquel, let alone the northern coastline, because there's not really that much to the direct north of Anquel for a while.
Yeah.
However, you can see a few little pricks of light in that direction, a red one and a purple one and a white one, which are the summer, autumn, and sky towers, respectfully. River, with a 21, You can see those pricks of light. You can see the coastline, and it takes you a second because you're not used to looking at it from this angle, but just in front of you, you can actually see something you do recognize, and you're not particularly familiar with it either. There is the mountain range that splits Anquell on the sort of left-ish a little bit, but to the right, you can see the Well of Inspiration from here.
Oh, yo.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Holy shit.
There's going to be taking that in and probably point it out because, oh, that seems like something his companions would like to see.
I followed that nat 1 and zoned out for a hot second. What the fuck did we see?
River saw the Well of Inspiration and is now pointing it out for the party.
Oh. Okay, so not a terrible, horrible thing. Cool.
No.
Yeah.
No.
More like an awe-inspiring thing. Yeah, drag Igni's attention away from the water.
Yeah.
May the gods.
It's rather pretty, isn't it?
That it
Huh.
is.
That it is.
Breathtaking from afar, imagine up close.
And
Yes,
there you go.
I guess that'll have to be a future journey then for us.
Indeed. Blanche seems pleasantly surprised by that. Like, yes.
Igni's
Wimdy
eye
is not
definitely
making-
crinkles in a smile.
Can't believe this. You got Wimdy to actually warm up.
Yeah.
In the winter game, but
Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it?
And I'm not going to make
Our
you roll it
friendship.
again, River, with that 21. After you sort of start pointing out, like, oh, there's the mountain range, and oh, there's the Well of Inspiration over there. You do notice that that hawk has hopped awkwardly as hell back over to you and is giving your leg another bit of a headbutt, and it's holding something in its beak.
River is going to lean down and see what's up.
And it hands you a little silver bracelet
Oh,
with a wing charm embedded with a lapis lazuli.
oh. River happily takes it and puts it on. Like, oh, thank you. And will also probably hold his arm out for perching if the little bird wants that.
Oh, it will absolutely want that. It will give a big flap and it will perch on your arm. And can you do me a con save, please?
Yeah, they do have big old talons. River's not smart.
And it's freezing cold, probably.
Yeah.
Three. This thing is cold and also really pointy. I'm going to make you take 4 points of piercing damage because ow. Maybe get a leather glove.
Astounding.
Yeah. I'm going to. Alright. Cool.
Astounding.
We love River. There is not a brain cell up there.
Nope.
River grins and bears it as he just stands up and very casually finds a good non-arm place for this bird to perch.
Probably on the balustrade or something like that.
Yeah, just very naturally offers that for the bird to hop on over to. It's fine. He's
It'll
fine.
do that. It'll do that.
That is,
Hop off.
yeah, he's fine. Nobody knows. It's fine.
Well, is there anything you guys would like to do now before we make our departure from the Tower of Winter?
Briar is gonna check on the bird. I mean, he can't talk with it, but like, he's gonna ask one of the two who could and just be like, "Can you ask it what that guy was doing with it? Like, if
yes,
he
that would be smart. And River pops another speak with animals since he can do that at will, and leans over and is just by the by, what was up with that person?
You get a response, but it's not in a language you speak.
Ah, damn it.
Is it what I think it is?
River looks over at Wimdy.
Wimdy, help.
Somebody's gonna have to get his attention. He is half here right now.
Oh, honey.
Oh. Excuse me a moment. Leans over and gently taps Wimdy on the shoulder.
Yes,
Uh,
River?
Could I ask you to ask the familiar some questions regarding that figure?
Oh, of course. I was curious about it as well.
Thank you.
And he's gonna kind of like slowly make his way over before he kind of just sits on the ground. Doesn't even crouch, just sits down and goes, repeat whatever question you asked, and I'll translate what our friend says.
River repeats the question about what was up with that guy.
Yeah.
The hawk is talking to River, even though River can't speak Celestial. But what Wimdy hears is, I remember that guy. He came in and he was messing up the place, but then it got all fuzzy and weird, and I tried to get rid of him, but then you guys were here. It was great. And oh, you had the thing. You had the thing. Why did you have the thing? I'm supposed to get the thing. I fetched things? Why did you have the thing?
Wimdy relays that all. Like their own
honey.
personal translator.
Oh, well, we had the thing because nobody showed up, and it looked as if winter was overtaking everything else. So we decided to swing by and make your job a little bit easier.
Oh, I was late? Wait. When was that person here? How long has it been? I was supposed to get the thing, like, felt like yesterday, but, I don't like that. And it gives a unappreciative sort of squawk, screech, typical eagle noise, even though that's not the
Wimdy
noise
translates-
eagles make.
Yeah.
Wimdy translates everything up to the squawk. He's not doing that.
What? No squawk?
You haven't put out Hawk. He seems a bit upset now.
You might want to calm your friend down.
Yeah,
Being very
River will
loud.
very gently tell the hawk the date, and is just, I do apologize for any duress that this causes.
That's today. Aw, man. It's been almost 2 weeks. That's a long time.
Man,
Oh boy.
that person was here for
Wait.
2 whole weeks.
That's
What were they
good.
doing?
I mean,
Well, remodeling, but
yes.
why?
There's another alarmed squawk, and it was just a, he did what? And then there is a big flap as this bird takes off into the air and sort of moves out off the balcony that is the area, and just so you could just sort of see it circling, and then you can just hear in the distance, to River it sounds like some sort of distressed noises in Celestial, but Wimdy, you can hear this very distant, where did it go? Did he take it? Ah! Oh no! I'm gonna be in so much trouble!
Oh
Wimby
no.
is going to make his way to the edge and just kind of look out and call out, "What did he take?"
upstairs, there's statues missing and furniture missing. Where is all our furniture?
Wait. So you're telling me these places aren't supposed to be barren?
And then there's just this hawk sort of just comes up and is like flapping to be near the balcony. It's like, why would it be barren? We like to sit.
I don't know. I didn't really, meet any god homes until this whole event.
We
don't
can't
quite
let
have-
people know we sit.
I kind of didn't have a good frame of reference.
Oh boy.
What's so important about all this stuff?
Well, apart from the fact that it's ours?
Yes, besides the fact that it's yours.
I mean, some of this stuff is like artifacts and things. Things that are kept away from mortals. Also, you're mortals. I do notice
we are
this.
mortals.
Mm.
We are mortals. I'm very glad you noticed that.
You probably shouldn't spend too much time in this tower. Here, let's get you back to the ground. And he sort of sweeps back through the area and runs the long feathers on one wing across the door, and it swings open to that ground floor room, but looking out over what's essentially a little stone dock with a magic circle glowing out the front.
I do have to ask Whis, before they leave,
Mhm.
would Wimdy have recognized that guy at all?
Nope.
Okay. Just making
Cool.
sure. Got my eyes on you. Trust issues post the whole fire goddess is not the
Yeah.
A little bit
I
of trust
still
issues
live
over
for
here.
you losing your mind in episode 1, and we still don't know what the fuck is up with this.
Yeah.
I don't. And it's driving me a little insane.
I'm excited to
Well,
learn why and how Whis is evil.
Oh, Whis is being a bitch. Affectionate.
Well, I suppose that we shall have to keep an eye out for this person.
hmm We may want to inform the keeper of the tower about him.
And here I thought that all gods were just into minimalism.
What's wrong with minimalism?
Wimdy
Well,
will. Wait, you go.
I don't think there's anything wrong with minimalism, unless it is minimalism caused by theft.
That isn't the best.
If the door is open, Igni will move towards it. She has been chilly long enough.
Understandable.
Igni has tolerated the cold as long as she has deemed necessary.
The problem is fixed. It is time to go.
Yep.
Alrighty. So you're heading through the door. Who is stepping on the magic circle first this month?
Probably Igni, honestly.
Agni this time?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, like with the other ones, I will tell you where you end up in the group chat after recording is stopped. Is there anything else you'd like to do quickly before we leave this cold-ass place?
Wimdy would like to turn to the spirit and ask one final question.
Mhm.
Do you know where the spring tower might be?
The hawk is going to flap down and sit on the balustrade and sort of tilt its head to one side and then tilt its head to the other side. And, oh, I don't even need to pull up its stats. That's a 3. It kind of
Oh.
does this motion where it looks like it's trying to rub its chin with its hand, but it doesn't have hands. It just has wings, so it just looks awkward. And then he kind of just sort of flaps a wing in the direction that kind of indicates the Giznep half of Ankwell. I think it's that way? But the only reason I think that is because Minardi's over there, and so she.
She? Wait, Briar can't hear this. He doesn't speak Celestial. Never mind.
I had a feeling. All right, thank you, little one.
Oh? What did she ask?
Just the location of where the next tower might be.
Oh, wonderful. It sounds like we're already off on the next adventure.
Wimdy starts to say something and then stops and decides that this is not the time or place.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's cold.
Friendship time is still ongoing.
It's more of it's just cold. And Wimdy does not want to be having this conversation in the cold.
Fair
This is a
enough.
conversation for warmer weather.
We can talk once we've all gone through the teleportation circle.
Alright, fantastic. And with that, I will do our fade to black as the 4 adventurers have saved the world again, and step onto the teleportation circle and are whisked away. Thank you very much for playing, guys. That's the end of the session for today.
Thank you. It was super fun.
So fun.
We have spotted bastard.
We have.
I am very
Got so
pleased that
many
I have
theories
managed to
going.
imbue that artwork with the amount of bastard that is appropriate. You all just sort of looked at me
Yeah.
and went, "You're a motherfucker."
Yeah,
I'm quite pleased.
Motherfucker.
I also noticed those bracelets with
The staff,
the dragon.
mhm.
dots are connecting. We don't like them.
I don't like any of them.
The implications are rancid.
Yeah, they can be. Alright, I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
can't
stop my
believe this all
recording.
happened.
Yeah.
Everybody say
Recording
goodbye
stopped.
to our audience. Bye-bye, audience.
Bye.
I
Bye, audience.